You guys should be able to hear us now.
Yep. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. We're good.
The last few hours have been hectic this afternoon and heading into this evening. Had a little bit of a break, but guess what? It's not lasting long whatsoever. I'm sure you guys got a good look at Mega Doppler, and honestly, these storms are moving in
I mean,
fast.
highway speeds. You remember when we went through the models? We were showing the models saying after 1 o'clock. Well, I don't think the models knew that some of these storms would be traveling at 75 miles per hour, which is honestly very ridiculous. And that's the movement speed. The wind gusts are equal to that, if not more. So these are certainly some very wind driven storms right now. In fact, I'll just go ahead and do the mega
Jump straight
Doppler,
into
jump
it. And
straight
Dan
into it.
will be in here very soon. So it's not like he's disappeared. He is just taking a little bit of a second to get here. But yeah, this is one of those things where I think I saw someone ask a comment where if you're able to drive from Bentonville to Anderson, Missouri, I'm sorry, it's kind of too late for that right now because these storms are moving in fast. And I was already checking my Google Maps and saw that there were a couple of travel impacts, no doubt about
Yep.
that, because like you mentioned, these storms are moving in
Yeah,
fast.
and you can tell they are because we already have the severe thunderstorm warning for Delaware County and portions of Benton County.
Yep.
The storms are way back here. The storms are still over towards Miami, Neosho, Joplin, Veneta. These storms are still way over there. However, because they're traveling so fast, they went ahead and extended those
Wait, hold up.
warnings
Look
all
at
the
that.
way
There's
out.
already a tornado warning north of just near Joplin. Right now, outside of
Yep.
our coverage region, but just something to keep an eye on. But yeah, you could see
Yes.
these storms.
Yes.
They are
And you
packing in
and
a
you
punch when they come in.
and you see this. This is an area we were talking about lines going any storm mode. There could be quick spin ups within this line, and that's
Correct.
again something that we're concerned about, especially in that area where the line is a little more north to south right now versus just pushing straight in. So we certainly have to watch the quick spin up QCS potential for this. So that's certainly something we're going to continue to do. It's just man, it's been a relentless week of weather for Northwest Arkansas. It's
I
just been
know.
on and on and on. We're talking some of these storms have winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. You got destructive tags on some of these, so these are going to cause some problems. If you did not take heed to the warnings, if you live in Northwest Arkansas, you still have a few, you still have some time at least to tie down or just bring in any loose objects like lawn stuff that could be in the backyard or front yard, any lawn chairs, things of that nature, things that can blow around. You want to make sure you secure them down or just bring them inside before these storms get here. And we went ahead and put high um, that notification on your push alert just because this is an overnight kind of setup right now that we're seeing. I know it's late. Obviously, it's a Saturday night, so there's still people that could be out and about with outdoor evening plans. Definitely don't want to be doing that once these storms push through.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and place a future track. So for people that are curious, because I know some people are asking about it, and let's just say they're moving in quick. So give me 1 second while I do that because we do have a good range in terms of how fast the storm is going in
Hold
some
on.
areas. There's some warnings that are up for, I want to say, 50 miles per hour. Other areas it's going up for 60. So I'm gonna go for that 60 just because I think it's better that people get to their safe place sooner rather than later. And this is one of those things where it's like you got to secure your loose objects. Your loose objects will literally go flying here within a matter of minutes once these storms come through. But yeah, let me go ahead. I have it sort of fixed right now. So give me 1 second as I extend it out a little bit more. And let me go ahead and pull that up right now because pretty much I would say anyone in Benton and Washington County, no matter where you are, and especially Grove and Adair, as far as we can see, everyone's going to be impacted by this. This
Yeah.
is not like a,
So there was a
if you live here, you're going to miss this. If you live here, you're going
yeah
to
there was a
miss this.
comment recently that said Fayetteville missed most of the rain this week. That's certainly true. Most of it, they're not going to miss it this time. We're not going to miss it this time.
We're not. So there you go. There's already a storm track placed for those who are curious. It's kind of moving towards the southeast. So that's exactly when we'll see these impacts. This goes out to just a little bit over an hour, and you could see it already make its way through Washington County within the next hour. So definitely Berry County and McDonald County having to keep your eyes and ears out right now because this is going to be coming in here very soon. But I have a couple of time placements here: Neosho by 11:22 p.m., Pineville by 11:37 p.m., Jay by 11:38 p.m.,
Wow.
Bella Vista by 11:47 p.m., and then Bentonville by 11:55 p.m. So this is all going to be happening really fast.
If you're hearing
It
that, that was a video. This is a video from the National Weather Service chat in Joplin, and these winds are
racing.
insane.
So yeah, we're definitely going to continue to keep an eye on this. I could try to pull up the latest run here from the HRRR just to show you, but it's already been lagging behind on the energy. I will say it still shows these storms moving in by 1 in the morning. I do not think that's the case whatsoever with how fast the storm is going. So I don't necessarily want to show this and be like this is the exact time that's going to happen. As you saw, the storm track showed something entirely different, but you do see that these storms pretty much from look at this. I'll stop it right there at 4:30, even though it could be sooner. According to the HRRR and from what we're seeing on the trends, it extends from LaFleur County all the way up into Boone County.
Yeah, I'm going to take Roger's camera, the benchmark. If it's not
Yes.
already pointing north, I'm going to do that.
A lot of them are probably still facing west. So if you want to start
Point.
facing pretty much all of Northwest Arkansas cameras to the north,
Yeah.
I think that'll be a really
Yeah,
good
we're
idea
getting-
because I already saw lightning off in the
Yeah,
distance
look at-
as well.
You can
Ooh,
bring, yeah, right. Bring up if you can. Yeah, this
which
is
camera is this?
this is benchmark Rogers, the newest one.
Ooh, I think I have this one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's-
let's go ahead and pull it up real quick so that you guys can see exactly what we're looking at right now, and I'll turn this off. Look at that.
Wow,
Electrified storm. Roger is not good. Bentonville's not good. Everyone is going to be impacted by the storm, as dramatic as that sounds. That's pretty much what we're going to be seeing over the next few hours, especially for our northwestern county. So that includes Benton, Washington. Definitely expect this to be here within the next hour. Grove, Adair, also Carroll, Madison, Boone. I think it'll be a little bit of a later arrival, and same for Newton and Johnson, but it's still going to be moving through around the same time it'll be moving down into the River Valley. So I'll give those about give or take another 3 hours according to what we're looking at, but that's a give or take approximation just because these storms have been varying in speeds here. And also Dan is calling me real quick, so I'm gonna pick up his call. But Davion, you take the lead right now.
Take them. Yeah, so we're continuing to watch these storms as they continue to push in from the benchmark Rogers area. We have a good view of it. These storms are packing a punch. These storms, they're not to be taken lightly. These storms certainly have a very, very serious aspect to them. I'll bring up some comments right now. What, if any, are the tornado risks? My son has friends in the Senate, and I'm a nervous mama. So I will tell you, I'll be honest, the tornado threat is on the lower side, but it's not zero. We're already seeing quick spin ups happen across portions of the leading edge of the line over towards Joplin. That very same scenario can happen as these storms continue to push off to the south. So just want to make sure you're aware of that and also aware of everything else. And guys, I also want to make sure you're aware. It doesn't matter if there's a tornado warning or not. These storms have the kind of wind speeds where damage could be possible regardless. So again, you definitely want to make sure you treat this as this storm moves in as it could be tornado warned, because the winds in these are very strong, and we're seeing videos come in from the Joplin area, from the Springfield National Weather Service office.
Yep.
And they're certainly reporting the same radar estimated winds that we've been seeing. So just make sure, again, that everyone is hunkered down and safe and has at least nearby their shelter should they need to be put into it.
Yes, I'd have to agree. I have the mic back on. The mic is over here. I'm putting it back on right now. But yes, we're keeping an eye on the storm. Let me go ahead and pull a mega Doppler real quick to show you exactly what it's looking like on radar. And it's not friendly to say in the least. You do see that warning that's just east of Joplin. We definitely have to continue to keep an eye on anywhere within this line for that quick spin up across the next few hours as it continues to move through northwest Arkansas. I'm sure if you're looking up north, you're seeing a lot of lightning, to say the least, and we're talking wind speeds of up to, at least recorded, anywhere from on the lower end 50, but it could go up to 80 miles per hour. Davion, I'm sure you were looking at some of the actual reports, and let me know what were recorded wind speeds thus far.
Yeah, so we had recorded wind speed over in northeast Oklahoma. That wind gust was 76 miles per hour.
Whew.
That is racing. Also wanted to take notice, mega Doppler again. This storm that was over towards Tulsa, it was below considerable for a brief period of time. Notice that newest warning though come out, it's back to considerable. So that shows me that they're starting to see those wind gusts likely increase yet again.
There you go.
And also, man, I think this will be interesting. So we still do have a boundary that's set up over northwest Arkansas. That same boundary we were talking about earlier is kind of stalled out right there.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm noticing we got storms that are pushing in from the north to the south, and we also have storms pushing in from the east
And you can see
to
they
the
just
west.
added the entirety of Berry County to a severe thunderstorm warning as
Yep,
well. So as
and
you
it's
can see there,
considerable.
all the
McDonald and
nearly
Barry.
all of these thunderstorm warnings are considerable, at least
Yep.
where the line is pushing. You can see it looks like the Delaware County
Yep.
one was just like a precautionary one, but I'm sure they would
Yeah, that
also
one's that
push
one's
that one to considerable as well once it moves in.
Yep, yeah. So, and we mentioned that they're issuing those warnings out so far ahead because the storms are moving so
So
fast,
fast.
and you don't want to spam, warning, warning, warning as much as possible
Yep.
because then it could not be taken seriously. There's a little bit of a social science aspect to it, but yeah, I mean, you got storms that are pushing in from the north, you got storms that are pushing in from the west. That I mean, that's certainly something we'll have to watch once these two areas meet up. That certainly could enhance some quick spin ups or decrease it. You never know, but we'll certainly have to keep a very close eye on that. So if you look Southwest Missouri, you guys are seeing this now. You guys are seeing this now. Delaware County, Grove, it's pushing through very short term. You're already
Uh-huh.
starting to see light rain. It is only going to get heavier. You're probably starting to experience some wind gusts. There will be more. It's coming in. Uh, Latest velocity scans, and talk about a balanced line. And I do not like this area that's
Not
pushing
at all,
south.
yeah.
I do not like that area just to the northwest of Goodman. So that's technically pushing into our far northern coverage area as we speak. And there's the latest scan. Not liking that. So we'll continue to monitor. Again, quick spin ups are certainly a possibility along this line. And we're actually getting questions about these now about any rotation. So we should get an answer here pretty soon from the Springfield National Weather Service office because they cover the southwestern Missouri counties. If you guys didn't know,
Yes. Okay. So, first and foremost, for everyone who's now beginning to join us, let's go ahead and give you a quick recap of what's expected over the next several hours because I know there's a lot of questions rushing in and we can't answer them all individually at once. I'm also trying to get mic'd up as we speak, but
yep,
we are seeing this strong, just straight line wind damages that seems to be occurring across with this line that is moving in. And this line is our main concern. We've been mentioning it over the last several hours. This is going to be the main threat apart from some of the surprising afternoon and evening storms we've had. And so far, we've seen wind gusts of up to 75 miles per hour recorded in some of these areas. And it's moving in and racing in really fast. I mean, you have your severe thunderstorm warnings going up to 60 miles per hour. Storm is moving at
yeah,
50 miles per hour. Typically, we're always talking maybe 20, 25, up
exactly.
to 35,
Storm,
but you're talking 50 to 60. At this point, we're talking highway speeds.
yeah, storms
And that's
moving
where
highway
this
speeds.
is becoming a concern. So I'm going to go ahead and place a storm track for you guys real quick to show you who exactly is going to be impacted. And let me just say right now, this storm, one way or another, is going to be impacting everyone tonight. I know that's hard to say really because I know people ask for their general location, but first and foremost, before I plot that storm track, I do want to show you sort of what the HRRR is showing, just because it is important to look at this. While the timing for the HRRR, I will say, is off right now, it gives you a good general consensus of who is expected to get impacted over the next few hours, especially as this one gets updated every hour. So I'm going to go ahead, pull that up full for you guys real quick. And you could see right here these storms moving in at 12 a.m. or not 12 a.m. These storms are moving in right now, but you could see this pretty much this line extending through the entire viewing region, in fact. So you could see it impacting Barry, McDonald, Grove at once, then into Benton and Washington. And when I last placed the storm track, this was showing storms moving in within the next hour. So as we can already tell, this right here is behind because if we're expecting storms, around 12:30, and this is showing 3 a.m. I do not believe that to be true. And then you could see, of course, even all the way out into the east. And I like this good pause point because it shows you from LaFleur County all the way up until Boone County. There is going to be impacts all around. So pretty much it doesn't, the question is not who is going to be impacted. The question is when you guys are going to be impacted. That's the main question for tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and place that storm track. But in the meantime, Davion, if you want to go ahead and just take it on over here in a little bit, because I know you're keeping an eye on a little bit of a nudge from
Yeah,
this cell as well.
yeah. I'm communicating with the National Weather Service office in Springfield. I just asked them a question about this just small area of rotation. Their thoughts on this near Goodman. Obviously, not very impressive, but I mean it's there. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that because that is pushing into McDonough County. But again, very strong line of storms continuing to take aim at Northwest Arkansas, and they'll be here uh, pretty quickly.
Yes.
We were talking about how earlier with the tornado warnings that was pretty much round one, and we had a lot more to get through as we head towards this evening, and now we're starting to see that. And because it is a little bit of an overnight threat as well, we want to make sure you guys are aware on this. And in fact, we just got um update. Okay, so I'm gonna
All right, as you go ahead and
yep.
look at that update real quick, I'm going to actually just kind of take on over and show everyone exactly what we're looking at right now. This storm track is not the best just because there's so much happening with this line, but I still think it's worth showing it to you regardless. So keep it, or actually ignore a little bit of the right side, but this is a good general consensus of what you could expect for these storms to arrive. I mean, you're looking at Fayetteville by 12:17 in the morning. Mind you, I have this plot at 60 miles per hour, but speeds have been ranging. However, I'd rather you get into a safe spot sooner rather than later. Or if you have any loose objects, make sure to secure them while you still can because things will go flying. Pineville by 11:36 p.m., Bella Vista by 11:45 p.m., Concord by 11:56 p.m., Fayetteville by 12:17 a.m., and then after midnight you have Tahlequah, St. Paul, Mountainburg by 12:47, and then closer to 1 a.m., maybe 1 a.m., Fort Smith. So as you could see, I showed you an HRRR run that was showing these storms to move into Fayetteville by 3 a.m. But we could see here that storm track is saying something completely different. I would not, or like, so the thing is, the risks, which I can show you here in a little bit, they do decrease in intensity down the line,
Yeah,
but we still have to be aware of anything as possible with this line. I mean, we're seeing it moving in faster than what was initially expected. And
exactly.
mind you, this severe thunderstorm watch is also until 5 a.m., which I haven't even begun to show you guys. There is also a severe thunderstorm watch that goes all the way up until 5 a.m. So I can go ahead, try to pull it up real quick to show you guys. Again, for those asking about Dan, Dan should be here in a little bit, but in the meantime, we are here holding down the fort as well. There you go. If I go ahead and just show you with the county lines marked down.
There's so much lightning on some of these storms. Looking off
Yes,
to the north on Rogers, there's a lot of lightning with these storms.
let's go ahead, pull that up. There you go.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hey,
Hi, welcome
yeah.
in.
Speaking of Dan, here we go.
Here comes the round.
Here comes the
Here
round.
comes the round.
Boy, I'll tell you what. Just driving in on Dixon Street, there are thousands of people that are oblivious to
Yeah.
There's a lot of people
the
outside
heavens are about to open. Oh,
There were
Dixon
people
is
dressed
packed.
up. There's
because
people
of
dressed up
the
too.
World Cup.
Dixon
Maybe.
is packed. Well, because it's a Saturday night.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Saturday night. Yeah.
So far for hail, because a lot I know there are some questions about hail. We can't necessarily pull up common sense or kind of racing in. For the most part,
Yeah.
at least with thunderstorm warnings, it's gone up to dime size, pea size for the most part. I can show
Yeah.
you on Mega Doppler real quick so that you guys can get a good idea of what I'm talking about.
And I think hell, unless we get any prefrontal
Yes.
things that fire off, which I mean, never say never. I think hail will be a little hard to come by in terms of very large hail, like what we saw earlier with supercells, just because this is a more so of a line segment that's moving through. But again, still on the table for sure.
I don't know if you told them about how the line has to kind of run north to south.
Yep.
Yes.
For tornado potential.
Yep, I mentioned that. And that's what we're seeing over towards the Joplin area.
Up by the Joplin area, yeah.
Up towards the Joplin area, yes. It looks like there's a little bit of an outflow boundary ahead of the other segment that's just south of Tulsa.
Yeah.
As well. So
and they were keeping an eye on this area of rotation near Goodman, but it's not really organized, and they mentioned that as well too.
It's just not balanced. It's trying, but it's not balanced.
Yes.
The rotation, the basically the line normal is not. It's not line normal. It's more parallel.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this: it's about to get noisy. Ho ho ho! It's about to get mega noisy.
It is.
It certainly is.
Yep. And it's about to pour too. I told my son that's coming in, and how our model is doing now. Does the graph have anything?
The HRRR is still showing this moving in at 1 a.m.
Yeah, no, that's
not happening. I plotted a storm track up to 60 miles per hour, and it was showing these storms literally around even before 12:30.
The models, I think the models handled the storms well, but I don't think it knew
the timing.
The timing, because some of the storms were moving at 75 miles per hour, which is ridiculous.
Yes,
highway speed.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah,
and there's going to be a lot of like TBSs along the leading edge of the line that aren't true TBSs.
Yeah, we saw that.
They're just sheer boundaries. What we do need to watch, though, is this to the east of Tulsa. You see how that runs more north to south?
Mm-hmm.
That is moving eastward.
I mentioned that. Yep.
Now, one thing you do notice is that the cold pool is racing out ahead of the storm.
Yep, exactly.
What we might be able to do is...
How do you think this will? So I was mentioning earlier how...
All right.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I do want to pull up some of the cameras since we did face some of them north. Are you recording on them as well?
Yeah. Okay. So I was mentioning how that one's out ahead.
Did we ever stop all the other camera recordings?
Ooh, there were CGs. Yeah. I stopped them about 20-ish minutes ago. So that, and we started new recordings at least for some of our Northwest Arkansas cameras. But you could see a
lot to go through.
I know, you could see the lightning off in the distance here from the Rogers one.
So this one's moving kind of like east-southeast, and this one's moving like deep-south.
Yeah.
Do you think that's problematic, or do you think that's...
Well, I think the area west of Claremore is going to be more of a concern. So
okay. Trying to see what other camera I could probably.
Let me get mic'd up here.
Yeah, go ahead, get mic'd up.
Do what you gotta do. But yeah, strong storms are.
Anderson is going to be coming in here right soon.
Okay. Trying to pull up other cameras right now.
Real quick, I want to turn on the light so I can see.
Yep.
Yeah.
What other cameras do you have pointing towards me? Here.
Point a little more. So right now we're continuing to monitor. You're getting a live look from Benchmark A&E group camera over in Rogers. This is looking off to the north. Pull up some comments here. No, you're good. It's Siloam Springs, Arkansas, in the path. Yes, I mean, all of Northwest Arkansas is in the path of these storms. Especially, yes.
Sorry, are you wearing your eyes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. My bad.
Can I just see what number you're wearing?
Yeah. My bad.
Okay. No, you're good.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Getting our mics situated up, just in case we have to cut into live TV for any storms that try to pulse up. So, again, just something we're continuing to monitor here in the Weather Authority lab. But yes, most of Northwest Arkansas, if not all, is in the path of these storms. So it's about to get a little noisy, about to get loud here across Northwest Arkansas. We're continuing to see lightning strikes off in the distance. This Max 1, you have that on?
That's the Bentonville
Square, yeah. So this is looking off to the north from Bentonville Square. Obviously about to get a little noisy as well. Some of the rain, at least on radar, is starting to enter Benton County. So these storms are moving fast. Northern Delaware County, some of the areas we were calling out earlier from the storms, the tornado warnings we had earlier, your guys are starting to see the heavy, strong winds and heavy rain on the northern side, just north of Jay, north of Sycamore as well. So these storms are continuing to push off, again, at highway speeds off to the south, and in some areas off to the east, southeast. So certainly going to be a little bit of a noisy midnight hour across Northwest Arkansas. Storming in Bella Vista. Yep.
These storms are moving in quick.
They're moving in quick. Yeah, and they do have considerable tags on them, so that's certainly something you want to keep an eye out for. All good? Yep.
3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So you want me to be on 2A?
So I'll bring up Mega Doppler really quickly so you guys can see the latest details as it loads. Stand by.
What's up?
Just bringing up Mega Doppler.
Okay.
So here's what we have going on. Live look at Mega Doppler right now. Still seeing those storms push off. McDonald County, you guys are getting the brunt of it right now. Northern Delaware County, north of Jay, north of Sycamore, you guys are getting in on some of the action now. Strong winds, heavy rain, frequent lightning. Flash flooding will be a concern as well. That's growing as we've already had rainfall across a big portion of the area. Heavy rain at that.
Do you have the 479 WX place file on?
Let's see. Should be.
Yeah.
Yep. It's,
Okay, yeah,
yep.
it is. Right.
Someone's already seen power out in the county.
Yeah. It's
going to be. There's a lot of people are going to be losing power.
Yeah, there's been a lot of reports of that in Springfield as well.
So we're getting a lot of questions about tornado possibility. It's going to be any part of the storm that runs north to south. So you can look basically straight up to down. That's going to be your tornado potential. This also looks like, though, the outflow boundary is surging out a little bit ahead of it, as you can see.
Yes.
Yep.
So that not as great a tornado potential, but
it's not. That
storm can surge and catch up to the outflow, and then next thing you know, you got a balance regime.
Yep.
That's why that storm. Look at the storm in Southwest Missouri. That's running north and south, and there you go. That's where the tornado activity is.
Yep. So that's certainly something we're going to continue to keep a very close eye on here as these storms continue to push off to the south and into our viewing area. Again, while you still have time, definitely want to make sure you charge your devices as well, because we mentioned McDonald County starting to see power outages. In fact, I'll just go ahead and pull up Power Outage USA on the side here just so we have a good idea at the estimates. But there is
widespread power outages.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, trees are going to come down.
Yep, large tree.
A lot of damage, tree damage.
Yeah. So again,
not everywhere, but sporadic, tree damage here and there.
Yep. So again, want to make sure
electrified. Yep.
Want to make sure you're bringing in loose objects, loose lawn objects, especially while you still can. If it's not storming there just yet, still have a little bit of time for most of Northwest Arkansas. Northern Benton County, you guys are starting to see some of the storms push in. Delaware County, you guys are seeing the storms as well, especially over towards Grove, now entering into portions of Jay, north of Sycamore. Some of the same areas we were calling out earlier, Maysville, Sycamore, Jay. You guys are about to get in on some of the action here pretty soon, if not already. Got over near 60,000 customers without power in Missouri.
How about for McDonald?
McDonald County, McDonald County right now is reporting. So far, it's reporting 0, so that hasn't updated. Yeah, it's a little delayed. That'll be same thing. Okay. It's one customer without power. Yeah, it'll be more than that.
So if you're watching on this live stream and you live anywhere in Northwest Arkansas, you will be experiencing this storm. The question is how strong will it be as it moves in? Probably not as intense as the storms that are in Southwest Missouri, but still strong enough to cause wind damage, cause power outages, cause trees to be knocked down, tree limbs to come down, lawn furniture to be blown around, grills to fly off, trampolines to fly. So let's do a basically a storm track, if we will.
Yep.
Did you get weather rate knocked out? Not yet. Okay. Well, let's then I'll just do it over here on Max 1. So, all right. So first of all, here's the wide view. Now you tell me if you live in Rogers or if you live in Bentonville or if you live in Bella Vista, you can see every single square inch of Northwest Arkansas is going to experience, at least to some extent, this storm. The worst of it is going to be, why is that so jerky? That's a really jerky satellite radar loop.
Yeah, it is.
Man.
It is.
Yeah, why is that?
Maybe because it's moving so fast that it just can't capture
It doesn't.
it.
It's not animated. So basically everywhere is going to get this storm. Let's run through some of the latest warnings on here. So we got severe thunderstorm warning, 70 miles per hour winds, considerable. Bella Vista, it is literally knocking on your doorstep. So here's what we're going to do. This open here. There you go. And I'm going to bring up some of these cameras. So Bella Vista, it's literally right on top of you. There you get to see all the lightning. So you're going to experience, here's the deal. Keep in mind you're going to experience the strongest winds are going to be out ahead of the line, just to let you know.
You can see lightning all the way.
So you're going to have kind of the strongest, that camera is not set properly. We'll have to change that around. But the strongest winds are going to be a little bit out ahead of the storm. And that means that the tornado potential is not as great for that. So this is, if you're wondering about the tornado tie, nope, I took it off. Now I got lightning tie. So this is going to be mainly a damaging wind, possibly some hail, but mostly just damaging winds is the predominant threat. All right, let's take a look at a track. And the speed of this is moving east at 50. Let's see what it is in 55. New tornado warning for our area.
Wow. Okay.
It's northern Berry County. It's kind of in our far northern weather coverage region.
That's
so
that circulation.
Yep, that's the northern edge of that line.
Yep. So it begins.
Centerton is not in this path in terms of the tornadic activity. You see how the line runs more north and south. So there's that tornado warning. That's where the storms are really cranking. This goes until 12:15. This is on the very far northern edge of Berry County, like Monette, Corsica. That's basically almost out of our
I think
weather
we hold off.
coverage area.
Hold off.
I think we hold off.
Okay, I'll let them know.
We're covering it on the live stream, but at the moment, that's what we're looking at. Let me put on our phone here.
It's in our far northern coverage area, so we're gonna hold off on breaking it in for now. But
Unless we're ready.
yeah,
We're holding off on it?
yeah.
Are we all ready?
Are we holding off, Dan?
It's late at night. Excuse me. Now let's go ahead. We'll go on.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I already got them.
Okay, perfect. Yep, we're gonna go on.
All right, gotcha.
Just like what you mentioned.
Late night.
Late night. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
Is this updated or is this old? This looks old.
Yeah, it's old.
Okay, hold on.
100% charged.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
And we're gonna load up Max 1, right?
Yes.
Max 1. We got Mega Doppler. And then that way we can cover this and then we can cover it on the air and then people will know about it.
Yep.
Okay, check, check, check. Mic check, testing 1, 2 here.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Hey, can anybody, can we run this on 479 first? Do you know how to do that?
I can try.
We have to go in and do like 17 different steps. It's not convenient, that's for sure. Do we have anybody in web?
No.
I'll try. Just, I also have to finish.
Okay, before we start, let's go ahead and let's get this at least launched on 479 first. Okay, sounds good.
Lots of damage on those storms.
Yeah, there is.
Web City, which is
Okay, so
near Joplin.
channels. Here's the schedule. Where are we at? Right here. Nope. Hold on.
Siren sounding on Monday and 30. They got the sirens going on.
Where?
Berry County.
Yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense. Okay, so here.
Oh man.
Just
That thing might be cranking up.
click and drag and then just go forever.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I got it.
Just go to 3 and
Is it
then
balanced?
40
It
and
is.
then
Balanced.
What?
content type.
What was the
So
problem
you
there?
Go in,
That's contaminated.
Huh?
select later, click edit,
Right here?
Yeah. and then
Oh, live.
live.
Oh, and then I have to select the channel. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
what it is.
type in just-
KNWA-WX. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Apply.
Launching southeast.
Just
Just
save and publish planner.
State
Okay.
Highway 37.
Turn on that TV. Let's make sure that we're live there.
uh,
479
Oh,
first. Yeah. And we can find out. It's going to be a major delay, but oh yeah, that's
that's
Sell by
going.
Purdy. Yeah, we got to
Yeah,
go on.
yeah, that's
we
going.
definitely got to go on. That's already producing.
Yeah, that just got worse.
That's already a tornado. New severe thunderstorm warning. All right, stand by. We're going on television coverage. Let us know in the comments if 479 first starts streaming. And we'll let you know here. All right. We're good. Yep. Come on in here, Leslie. Keep tabs on 479 first. Make sure we're streaming on that. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going. Yeah, it's already tornadoing. Okay. Hi, everyone. Got your Weather Authority team, Chief Meteorologist Dan Scoff, Davion Huggins, Meteorologist Leslie Castro, all meteorologists tracking a very busy evening and now continuing into the overnight hours. Tornado warning has been issued. It's for northern Berry County. It's basically on the outer fringes of our weather coverage area, but I think this is already starting to put down a tornado north of Purdy. So why don't we go ahead, we'll check it out. First of all, there's the information for that tornado warning. Davion, Leslie, and I, we're going to be tracking these cells as they move in. Josh Rugger is mobile as he is in northwest Arkansas, going to be monitoring these storms. And here's the deal. This is going to be a very active and busy evening as storms are going to be moving in throughout the overnight hours. I think there's a lot of people maybe a little unaware of how much this storm is going to cover northwest Arkansas. And the tornado activity, though, is mainly focused at this point, at least for now, in southwest Missouri. So I'm adjusting the camera here. Let's go ahead and we'll show you what we've got on our radar. So there's the tornado warning. This goes until 12:15, so kind of a short fuse warning as these QLCS tornadoes typically are. And this storm's moving eastward pretty rapidly.
Yep.
And you've got radar indicated. Now, I want to go to Mega Doppler here on this because, Davion, you've been looking at this, and this circulation is ramped up pretty tremendously.
Yeah.
Any
really
part
has.
of the storm that's running north and south is going to have your greatest tornado potential. And there you can see that circulation just in the north of Purdy, south of Monette. Let's zoom in a little closer here, and we're going to be able to plot some local roads. Like we said, this is extreme northern Berry County. Now we got a new tornado warning, too, that's just gotten issued. And so we'll be looking at this. This is for another part of the storm that's a little bit farther south. So we'll let this update here in just a second, and you'll get to see that tornado warning that goes until 12:30. So a little bit later, and this is for the Cassville area. So again, all in southwest Missouri experiencing some pretty nasty storms. There are additional storms, by the way, that are coming into northwest Arkansas. And we've got cameras of all up and down northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, and we'll be watching this line coming through. Getting windy in Bella Vista. We got tornado sirens that are sounding in southwest Missouri in Berry County. And this line that's coming in has a lot of lightning with it. Just to let you know, highly electrified. These are some of the things that you are going to be experiencing. First of all, gusty winds along the leading edge of the line. This is our Cooper Elementary WeatherBug Network camera. Some of the other cameras, too, that we have, including our benchmark camera. This will give you a really good idea as to the amount of lightning with these cells. Very, very intense lightning activity, especially with that cell. Wow, check out that shelf cloud that was rolling in as this storm's moving in. So we're talking about 60 to 70 miles per hour winds. That's enough to cause power outages, also maybe uproot some trees as we have wet ground conditions from all the recent rains. Also, you've got tree limbs that can get knocked down and kind of torn off the tree. Same time, you can have patio furniture
Dan,
and grills for grills.
Did want to say I'm starting to get. I had a TVS signature on that cell.
Okay.
That tornado warning north of Purdy.
Yeah.
We actually had a small CC drop that coincides exactly with what we were seeing a little earlier.
Yeah, I think that was a tornado, definitely that dropped. These are going to be short-lived for the most part. They might not be weak, but they'll be short-lived at least. Yeah, look at that other circulation now that's ramping up in Butterfield. So, those two circulations, very evident, even a little what we call reflectivity nub. So if you live east of Butterfield, now keep in mind, if you are watching on our streaming services, sometimes there can be a little delay. The time that we're talking about right now is 11:57 and 17 seconds in the evening. So if you're seeing this and it's 11:54, 11:55, sometimes it can be as much as a minute and a half delayed. These storms are moving quick, so keep that in mind. There's that circulation that's near Purdy too. I do want to mention this, Davion. Let's take a wider view real quick. Nasty storms, by the way. This is where any part of the line that's running north to south. What we mean by that is if you were to look at a map and you draw an arrow from north to south and you got the line that's running right along that, that's where your greatest tornado potential will be. We've got 3 warnings that are included in that area in southwest Missouri, but then the line starts going more southwest and then westerly. This is where you have what's called cold pool dominant, not as likely for tornadic activity. That doesn't mean it's not possible, but it's not as likely. Now, there might be a little bit of a stronger circulation. I noticed you switched radars too. That's a good idea to go from the Springfield radar. Very, very strong winds racing away from the radar. And notice how that not necessarily the shear that's running towards the radar, the winds, they're not as strong as what you see up north. And that's because of that non-balanced regime. But we have additional warnings that are coming out too. Every single storm in this area is going to be warned. This is that type of environment. Extremely hot, extremely humid. It's still muggy as can be out there.
Just wanted to let you know that CC drop we were looking at earlier, it was also confirmed from Springfield National Weather Service.
Okay, yeah, they were talking about a tornado confirmed. And they had the warning, and then the tornado basically touched down. So that's what southwest Missouri is going to be experiencing. Now, in northwest Arkansas, we've got a Leslie that's going to be doing a track on this here real quick. First of all, there's a lot of warnings, and there's going to be so much warning information that's going to basically cover up the screen. But as of now, we got a severe thunderstorm warning. It's in northwestern Benton County, Cherokee, Delaware. This includes Fayetteville, Rogers, Springdale. So the weather radios are going off. There you see the area. I wouldn't be surprised if our entire weather coverage area gets under a severe thunderstorm warning of some kind. That's what type of a system we've got going on. Now, maybe this far southwest side of the storm is a little bit less. However, notice how it's running more north to south. So if that catches up with the outflow, we could be dealing with what's happening in southwest Missouri just as easily as what they're having for the Berry County area.
So I have 2 storm tracks.
Yeah, let's do that.
I want to go ahead and pull them up real quick.
We're going to bring that up on Max 2.
Yes.
And I'll step out of the way so you can see those tracks.
So the first one was the one that is occurring north of Purdy, just to keep a close eye on that. These storms are moving at 60 miles per hour, so definitely fast and different than from what we're typically used to. But Pleasant Ridge by 12:05 in the morning, and then Crane by 12:17 a.m., Hurley by 12:21, 12:28 Reed Spring, and pretty much all of these people just are under the 1 hour time mark, 12:58 in the morning. What were you going to say, Davion?
Yeah, I was going to say we got another one that's on the ground based on this latest radar scan, just over towards Butterfield, starting to get yet another CC drop that lines up with velocity, lines up with reflectivity. So this probably did pick up a little bit of damage in Butterfield, Southwest Missouri, and it continues to move off to the east pretty quickly here. So next in line would be Jenkins. So these storms are moving at highway speeds off to the east over in Berry County. So definitely need to be in your tornado safe place. These are quick spin up tornadoes. That does not mean they're weak. They can, of course, cause damage. We're starting to see that be reflected on radar. And the latest velocity scan has continued to keep that going with yet another little bit of a CC drop.
And keeping this in mind, this one is right in between the two tornado warnings. So I decided to adjust this one a little bit just to favor this one, to be exact. But 12:05 in the morning, Star City, 12:12 in the morning, Jenkins, and then Wheelerville by 12:16, 12:22 Cape Fear, Reed Spring 12:29, and then Branson area falling a little bit to the farther south. But those who live just north of Branson and along Highway 65, they're definitely going to want to be in your safe space, because pretty much this entire line and this segment is capable of producing tornadoes within these tornado warnings. And if they continue with their intensity, would not be surprised to see if other potential quick spin-ups do try to occur.
Yep, I was going to say next in line, an area to watch at least that I'm talking about. Dan, you mentioned this already earlier, Cassville. That has another area. It's pretty broad right now, not as tight as what we're seeing, but we're starting to see a little bit of a surge in reflectivity as well.
I want to mention this, Branson, typically on a Saturday night on a summertime, it's packed. Highway 76 is bumper to bumper. These storms are going to impact Branson. Whether the tornadic activity actually moves into that area is a little bit uncertain at this point. We'll continue to watch that. Obviously, that is outside of our weather coverage area. But let's face it, a lot of people from Northwest Arkansas, River Valley, and the surrounding areas do go to Branson for this time of the night. This is a Saturday night. It's definitely, no doubt, quite a bit packed. This does kind of remind me a little bit, the environment, to be perfectly honest, of the Leap Day tornado in 2012. It's almost a very similar time, too, in the early morning hours. One thing that's different is we don't have the isolated supercells in Northwest Arkansas that we did that evening. And this line that's coming through is going to be very intense. Not only if you have the tornado potential, but the damaging winds are going to be out ahead. And like we mentioned, every single area is under that severe thunderstorm warning. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch, goes until 5 o'clock in the morning. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening, and that's why we're going to cover the storms in Northwest Arkansas. I'm sure we're getting a lot of comments about specific cities. Remember that these storms are moving fast, so we're talking some strong gusty winds, possibly causing quite a bit of power outages. We've already had several reported in Southwest Missouri. Speaking of Southwest Missouri, let's go to Max 1, and we'll look at those circulations, and then we're going to focus all the way down the line on Mega Doppler. So let's go to Max 1 if we can.
Yep.
And here you got the reflectivity nub. There's a circulation right there that's showing up. Another area by Cassville. That was the previous circulation just to the north of Purdy. So these are spin-ups where you get on the leading edge of the line, QLCS tornadoes. They develop tornadoes that are fairly brief, sometimes can be strong.
Yep.
And they don't last super long, like we mentioned.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say that latest scan came out just as you were talking, and it's dropped off a little bit compared to where it was.
Starting to strengthen a little bit just to the west of Jenkins. So let's zoom out a little bit if we can. Let's go back in time. Let's show this, how this all evolves and how quickly everything is going to change. So there's the definitely the damaging part of the line running north to south. Let's go back a little. Well, that's as far back as you can go. We'll get to the new severe thunderstorm warning here in just a bit. Notice that circulation, very tight couplet, bright greens and bright reds. That's, by the way, the radar in Springfield. So the rain is moving this way, this way. There's your circulation. Here's the other one that developed. That's the way all this is going to be with any part of the line that runs north and south. But let's work our way southwest, and we're going to go and switch on the radar. By the way, we got some of the new reports, and if you're watching our live stream, we have a thing called 479WX, and we've got a graphic for that. But if you hit control you'll notice there it is right there. That's the
That was-
shelf cloud that's
Yep.
coming in towards Bentonville. And we've
1
got
minute ago.
several cameras 1 minute ago. That shows you how fast this can be updated. This is a damaging wind report from earlier, not even this time. So we're going to have lots of reports. This is how we can pass along the information to the Weather Service too, if you have damage of any kind. We also have iDrive Arkansas cameras, and we have our WeatherBug Network cameras too.
Speaking of
And you're
iDrive,
gonna
I do
see-
have
yeah.
a grid pulled up for the iDrive network if you want to go ahead and pull that up on Max 2 when you can.
Okay, we will here in just a second. Check this out, though. This is the amount of lightning that's going to be out there. These are highly electrified storms. We basically got it covered in all different areas. There's our Gravit WeatherBug Network camera right in the thick of it. Bentonville. Now, the tornado potential is not great in northwest Arkansas, so that's why we're not really focused on each individual cells like Davion is. That's happening in southwest Missouri and Berry County. And once that starts to move out, then we'll continue to focus on this line. But like you mentioned, we do have Max 2 as well. Let's go ahead if we can, and we'll bring that up, and we'll go to Max 2. As you said, you have the iDrive Arkansas camera network.
Correct.
So this is our WeatherBug Network camera. We also have what we call iDriver Network. So it's with RDOT. Look at all those cameras as interstates are going to start to get some heavy rain, and this is just definitely going to be an issue. All right, here's what I want to do. I want to take you through this line, and we're going to work our way through the severe thunderstorm warnings as we go through that. So there's going to be a lot of information. Let's go back to the graphics here. Severe thunderstorm warning goes until 12:30. You can see the entire area that's covered, which is basically all of Benton County, except for extreme northeast Benton County, most of Washington County. This goes until 12:30. These storms are racing in fast. There's going to be a lot of lightning, and there's a lot of people out on Dixon Street. Let me tell you, it was packed when I was coming in after I took that little break after the 10 o'clock news. Noticed a new tornado warning update just to the east of Cassville. So a whole lot going on. So there's that severe thunderstorm warning. Got another severe thunderstorm warning that's located a little east of that going until 12:30, 60 miles per hour winds. Again, any part of the line that runs more west to east isn't going to have as much, let's say, damaging potential. It still will have the damage potential, but just not as great. It's not considerable like what's happened in southwest Missouri. And there's, you see the new update to this tornado warning. And Davion's looking at all this on Mega Doppler. So those are the severe thunderstorm warnings. There's also flash flood warnings. These are going to produce really heavy rain, torrential downpours. Let's go ahead and we'll take all the warning information off of it. And this is what I want to do. I want to show you the radar. We're going to zoom way in. So first of all, this is who's getting this part of the storm. Anywhere along this line, you can have damaging winds. So we're talking basically Little Flock, Bentonville, Brightwater, Avoca, Garfield. It's coming into your area. Lake Bella Vista experiencing some really strong winds. Then you got Decatur that's getting the storm. We've already had that supercell earlier today. Siloam Springs, very close. In fact, let's go back to real quick our WeatherBug Network camera from Siloam. And this is looking off to the north. We'll see this shelf cloud that's approaching. That shelf cloud is going to, like we said, possibly cause some gusty winds right before it moves in.
Yeah.
And are we good on 479 first?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what we were
we are on.
monitoring right now. They're
Beautiful.
saying we may not be on, but I can see you on our platform.
I can
So,
see you on the TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
You should be.
Perfect.
We should be good.
Okay,
We should
we're
be good.
All right.
Yeah, comments could let us know
Yeah.
really quickly. But yeah, I know.
Here's our benchmark group camera. This is one of our newer WeatherBug Network cameras. This, by the way, is on the northeast side of Rogers. So we're going to be looking for power flashes, not essentially with a tornado, but now you can see those winds starting to increase. That, by the way, is the beacon light, and that's Carter Field. So that gives you an idea where this is at. This is on the northeast side of Rogers, Highway 64, and you'll notice those areas right there. It's been a long time here, 62 or 64, I can't remember. I'm kind of blanking here. We'll check it out.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's the part of the storm that's coming through, and Highway 102. So if you know where that is, basically on the northeast side of Rogers.
62.
It is 62. That's
Yep.
right. 64 didn't sound right to me. So yeah, Highway 62.
Yep.
All right.
All right,
So
so-
let's go here and let's go with let's
Got
take
confirmation that 479 is working. We're
yeah,
good.
that's good. So here's an example of the Midtown building in the Bentonville Square. Look at those horizontal rain curtains coming in, some gusty winds, 60 miles per hour winds. Now that is the base severe thunderstorm warning. However, with all the rain that we've had, definitely some trees could be uprooted, could have some damage.
Dan, if we could go to Rogers Pinnacle Parkway Towers,
Uh-huh.
I think I did see a couple of power flashes
You
on
did?
that camera
All
from
right.
straight line winds. So if we keep an eye on this, I did see a pink and purplish glow off in the distance.
Okay, that's what's going to happen too.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
right there.
There you go.
Oh man.
Yep, those are power flashes, and that's recording, right?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Yeah. So what we can't see all at the same time, but yeah, that gives you an idea of these storms, and that's close to the P Ridge area. Look at the winds. Wow, look at those winds. Those are cranking up big time. Those trees are moving. You want to type that into chat that we witnessed power flashes.
Yep, I got it.
Yep.
We'll continue to watch
Got
this.
numerous damage reports from
Oh, look at that.
Berry
There's
County.
another one.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Those are all power flashes. You can tell because it's lighting up the bottom of the storm. Now, this is not from tornadoes, but this is from strong winds. Because if you notice underneath the cloud base, there's no type of funnel and there's no strong circulation. But those power flashes are happening right along the leading edge of the gust front. So,
Dan, got a area to watch,
mhm.
and this is going to be for far. So I'm still on the Springfield radar, so I could switch over really quickly before I do so. But area in far eastern Benton County, just to the south of Garfield, may be an area to watch
a rotation.
of rotation.
Well, that's what we would be looking at for power flashes. So that might be where that's at, Davion.
Yeah.
Because we're looking northeast here from Rogers. And you can see those clouds are moving pretty good.
Yeah, and someone else also mentioned they've lost power in Garfield.
Okay.
Yep. That's yeah.
Now, don't forget we got a Posey Mountain Weather Bug Network.
Yep, and I'm
too.
looking at it right now, and it's shrouded. Also have that one recording, and that one's been recording for a little bit.
Which way is it facing?
I believe it's facing to the north because I
Okay.
was paying attention to the Missouri cells, but
Yeah.
now that it's shrouded in rain right now, you can really tell.
Yeah, not seeing much any tightened circulations in the tornado warnings that's still in Berry County right now. Still something to watch. Obviously, we see those spin up really quickly and then die off. So definitely want to continue to be in your safe place if you're underneath a tornado warning. But we are starting to get a little more focus over towards Benton County, where we've seen some of those power flashes right now. And like Aleshley said, Garfield starting to see comments of people losing power. That's going to be a continuing trend as these storms continue to push off to the south.
Absolutely. Widespread power outages expected. These are some nasty storms, folks.
They are.
I mean, these are ones that are going to make quite an impact. There's that area. Let's take a look at that here. Let's look at the rotation. Yeah, definitely a possibility on the northeast side. Keep in mind, though, that's right on the leading edge of that cell.
Yep. And this is still looking in from the Springfield radar. It just has the best look to it right now.
Yeah.
From Springfield, the color tables are a little funky with the other radars, just because they're a little further away.
Springfield's got such a low tilt that it can go on.
Oh yeah.
We're talking like 0.1, 0.2. So by the time it's over Northwest Arkansas, it's only a few thousand feet off the ground compared to Northwest Arkansas. From SRX and INX, we're talking Tulsa, Fort Smith radar. That is something of concern, and that might be where those power flags. Go back a little bit in time, if you can. That might be exactly where that power flash occurred, because this is Rogers. If you pan down just a little bit, it's on the northeast side of Rogers. We might be able to get a good view from our benchmark camera. Let's take that benchmark camera and point it northeast.
Yep, I am on that right now.
And it's going to be moving into the pole region, but that's going to give us a view. Let me know what you see.
It is facing towards the northeast. So far, I'm not necessarily seeing much then rain, as you can tell.
Yeah. But strong horizontal rain curtains. Look at the sideways rain curtains.
Yeah,
from Pinnacle Parkway Towers, you can definitely tell with the horizontal rain curtains.
See if we see any type of power flashes at all. We'll bring this up. Let's do, if we can, I want to do a 4-box, because I really want to have all of these cameras on here while we have the radar, because that's exactly why you have to have those visuals of power flashes, so you know what's happening out there. But you can't look at that the whole time without looking at the radar. So people are unaware that this is going to provide not only some really strong winds, but some dangerous conditions on Dixon Street, where people are going to be encountering lightning and gusty winds and blinding rain, and people are going to be soaked here real soon.
Starting to see that rotation continuing to ramp up over Lost Bridge Village. This is extremely eastern Benton County, about to move into portions of Carroll County. But Vista Shores, Lost Bridge Village, Glade, I believe that is, Lost Bridge, South Park, North Park, that area that we were watching that was causing those power flashes.
Oh, that's an intense storm. Notice how it's running more north than south.
Yeah.
So that is an area. Let's zoom out a little bit and bring up where the Posey Mountain Weather Bug Network camera is. I know it's real close to Garfield. I want to say it's right there. Yeah. Basically going right over Whitney Mountain Lodge.
Yep.
That's a camera that's been down for a little while. That would be an amazing view. But just southeast of Posey Mountain. Let's take that Posey Mountain camera, point it southeast. Let's see if we can see anything.
Doing that right now.
Yep.
Ooh, a lot of lightning with that one.
Yeah, a lot of lightning.
You can go ahead and pull it up right now.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. All right, Garfield, Posey Mountain. Let's check it out. That's looking southeast.
Yes, this is.
Let's bring this up full.
That was a big lightning strike.
That was a very big lightning strike. Yeah. That's what we're saying. I mean, these are going to be noisy. This is an intense line of storms. Every single part of the line is going to be severe, by the way, just to let you know. There's not going to be a single county in Northwest Arkansas that doesn't have a severe thunderstorm warning. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's bring up that. I want to bring up that box if we can. So I want to have the radar. I want to have Max 1 and a large view. By the way, we got some more 479WX reports. You can click on that right there on Bentonville. Yeah, so 3 box or 4 box, whatever you guys want to do. Just make it happen in the control room. So blowing winds, lots of rain. Can't see much. It's coming down so hard. It's got some super strong rain curtains that are happening. Here's another view here from Bentonville.
That was the one from
there's
earlier.
that shelf cloud coming in. So 479WX, it's an app in development, just to let you know. Also a website in development, but it's a streaming platform that allows us to, in real time, show what you are seeing and what you share. And it's going to be revolutionary, in my opinion. But that's a strong circulation that's coming over. This might prompt, in fact, tornado potential, honestly. That's a pretty intense circulation.
Ask chat.
Yeah, I think so. We got to ask on that. Any other view from any other camera? So I want to have this view, but I also want on Weather 3, Leslie, we can bring up that Posey Mountain Weatherbug Network camera full.
Yep. On Weather 3.
That way we don't ever lose sight of the radar.
Give me 1 second.
All right. And then we can also bring up a prod PC if we want. Let's see what we can see from this cell. Obviously, now we're at night, early morning, after midnight. Lines coming in.
And that is a highly electrified storm.
Yeah. Very much so.
So this will be moving out of Benton County here pretty soon. Next in line, further down the line, looks like a little bit of a rural community before it reaches into, and latest scan. Yeah, so this is heading towards Eureka Springs.
Well, Leslie, don't forget we got Huntsville too.
Yep.
Huntsville is a camera that, we got Weather 3 on there right now.
Yeah, we do. So I'll leave it there in the meantime, but let me go ahead.
Yeah.
See.
Huntsville would have a pretty good view.
Huntsville would have a great view. And it shouldn't be shrouded in rain either because it's on the leading edge of the line. Look at that. It almost has a reflectivity nub. So
yeah, I'm not liking that.
I'm not liking that at all either. And this is kind of the area where there could be, that might be what caused all those power flashes, honestly. Could have been an elevated funnel. I'm not saying that's what happened, but, it's at night. But it was kind of focused all in the same area. So it's entirely possible.
Yep. Still seeing those little embedded circulations in the tornado warning in Berry County.
Mm-hmm.
Those will be moving out to the county to the east pretty soon, but this is the most concerning look I have right now.
So Davion, I want to show where this storm is in Benton County because yeah, look at this. This will really give you an idea. See, this is the part of the line here. Now we got to bring up Max 1 if we can. We'll keep weather 3 on the bottom right box. But here's this part right here, southwest of Eureka Springs. That's the most dangerous portion of the storm. Notice how that runs north and south. That's where your tornado potential will be. This is all outflow. Granted, strong outflow, and that's the leading edge of the line that's about to move into Springdale. So we've just got cameras everywhere. We can bring up, if we can, we'll bring Max 1 up full real quick, and then we'll do a track here in just a second. But Leslie, let's do a 20 panel just so we can see all these cameras at once.
Yeah.
Because the lightning will just be nonstop.
Before we do so, you can get a real clear view of the storm from the Huntsville airport.
I figured.
Lit up by lightning.
Yeah,
I was going to say Tulsa said they got a report of gusts into the 80s near Sulphur Springs and Gravette.
Okay.
They're questioning if anyone else has seen reports of that as well.
There's the storm. That's definitely the leading edge of the line.
Mm-hmm.
That's your shelf cloud. This camera is in the dark, so it sometimes switches to black and white mode. Now, we also have our Huntsville
middle school.
Yeah, middle school camera. And this one's pointed north. It's not quite as high up, but you can see that part of the line. No, that's about to move in. Let me step out of the way, see if we're missing anything. Yeah, that boy.
Very electrified.
Yeah.
That is quite a cell.
They're monitoring this circulation right now with SGF radar.
Look at the base of the storm, too. Yeah. As you kind of turn it just a little bit. Good call, Leslie.
Yeah, look at that.
We'll have a lot to go through on these cameras. Wow, look at the striations. Just a very impressive environment right here. So at the same time, Davion, we still have that tornado warning that is continuing for Berry County, just to the east of Cassville.
Yep.
So I do want to go, if we can, to Max 2. We'll bring up Max 2. And there's a look at the tornado warning that's in effect. This goes until 12:30, about to move out of the county. That part of the line running north and south.
Looks like the most prominent area of circulation on that was just to the south of Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
And then the latest scan kind of killed it off a little bit, but still definitely a very balanced regime.
Let's go back to take a look here. Okay, so Leslie, let's work our way southwest here on this live Doppler radar. And there you get to see all the other severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect. Now they have a new warning, too, that's extending farther south all the way. We knew every single square inch of the area. Now you got basically Madison County, Carroll County. Also, looks like it's clipping just barely northwestern Franklin County. But that won't continue to be non-severe. It'll just drop to the south. Yes,
tornado warning incoming for Carroll County circulation.
Makes sense.
Yep. So this is being
and Huntsville, so we should be able to continue to get a view. So here's what I need. I need that 3 box again. And instead, on weather 3, I want that on the bottom right so we can get to see that camera. And I'm not standing in front of it because this is going to be looking straight north. There's the area of rotation that's very intense. They're running north and south. Let's go to, if we can, Max 1. And we'll look at Max 1, southwest of Eureka Springs. That's a very intense circulation.
Yep. And Dan, just let me know if you ever want to switch to one panel for velocity.
I think this is good right now, so you can really see where the line is. And there's that new tornado warning that just got issued. You'll see that populate on the screen. That's going to be for Carroll County, probably northern Madison County. It might just include Carroll County, honestly, but I think it's going to be barely clipping northern Madison County. So probably going to run until I'm going to say 1 o'clock in the morning.
It clips a small portion of northern Madison County, just so you know.
Okay, here it comes. You'll see it populate on there on Heil Heating Cooling.
It's already populated on Max 2 if you want to go ahead and show exactly what that looks like.
It just popped up. But yeah, there's the tornado warning. So now we do have one in our weather coverage area too, not just southwest Missouri, Green Forest, Osage, north of Clifty. Now, remember, our Huntsville Weatherbug Network camera located right there. We've got to get that camera up, folks, on the bottom right of one of those camera images.
So this is looks like the warning, the tornado warn storm is moving east at 50 miles per hour.
Man.
Dangerous part of this storm just to the south of Eureka Springs, but if you're in Eureka Springs, just be in your tornado safe place as well as downstream.
I got to view this, see what we're going here.
Yeah, you can try to zoom in and see, but that is facing towards the north.
Oh, that is a very large blocky wall cloud.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I am going to zoom in just a little bit.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's an impressive cell. And we know this storm has already had a history of producing damage because there's been power flashes, multiple ones that we saw. And this is the same part of the storm that went through there. What's that normalized rotation looking like? That's got to be really ramping up.
Yep. Still showing strong rotation all up and down the line, but definitely, of course, right in the area that we've been watching. Set storm motion from warning, latest velocity scan, and it still is. Yeah, it's rotating.
Also, keeping in mind, they added another severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like it includes more of Madison County, at least from what we can see in the meantime.
Yep. So what you're looking at right now is the rotation. It's split screen with reflectivity to show you exactly the orientation of the storm. This is just to the south of Eureka Springs, but Eureka Springs, you are included in this tornado warning, so we need you in your tornado safe place, as well as downstream. This will be crossing State Highway 23. I'll zoom in a little closer here. Looks like Mega Doppler has been struggling to plot some of these streets, so I may need some help with that elsewhere. But Lone Star, this tornado circulation is right on top of you. Need to be in your safe place. Rock House, further downstream, need to get there. Berryville, you guys are in this box as well.
Yeah, here's Eureka Springs. Here's the rotation, strongest rotation right here. We're watching those cameras, and boy, look at the supercell structure. My goodness. Did you see the striations in the updraft? Striations basically represent rotating updrafts and very strong wind shear loft. So, wow, that is quite an impressive supercell structure. Looks like another part of the line, too, is ramping up. So this is the most dangerous portion of the line. Yes, there are additional storms that are coming through. We got more 479WX reports too, Davion. So whenever you see those, we can click on them. There's the shelf cloud that was moving through the north side of P Ridge.
Yep.
And that
3 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was just not too long ago. So shows you how quick that we can do that. By the way, I think we have the updated version. If you go back to that last one, that was 2 hours ago. But if you double click on that, hit the double tap the Alt key.
Alrighty.
Let's see what happens here. There you go.
It is. Okay.
You get full screen. So now we have a new where you can see that. We can bring that up full screen. So double tap the Alt key again, and then you'll be able to drop that off. There you go. So nice. A new update.
That's very quick.
I will let you know, a few minutes ago, Denton mentioned from Huntsville Middle School, power flashes almost due north above the bright lights.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So there were power flashes?
Yes.
Okay, so we might have one on the ground. Let's look at the CC.
This was a few minutes ago, about 6 or 7 minutes ago there. But yeah, still keeping a close eye from Huntsville Middle School camera just to see if we can see anything from this camera, because the only thing really lighting us up here is the lightning as far as we can see.
Yeah, not much. Kind of hard to see on CC right now. The evolution of it just because of the position of the storm, but no doubt about it, this thing is spinning pretty strongly. Latest velocity scans still have pretty noticeable rotation south of Eureka Springs. Looks like it has crossed over State Highway 23, so these things are moving highway speeds.
Yeah, they're very quick, 60, 65 miles per hour. So you don't have much time. Let me see if I can fix this roads thing here.
Yeah, it looks like it was struggling to plot.
What's going on here?
Latest messaging.
Oh, it's because this
been pretty okay. There we go.
Right there. So we can go real detailed and zoomed in here. So let's do this here. So we got County Road 3231. It's basically within just about the 1,000th block of County Road. It's basically going to be over you shortly.
Yep.
And I don't know if we can bring up that other box, Michaela,
Oh my
where we
goodness.
have that a little bit larger. Yeah. Have
Yeah,
you seen that structure?
That was my first glimpse.
That was
of
your
it.
first glimpse?
Yeah, that was my
I
first
want to
glimpse
bring
of
this
it.
up full because
Yeah.
we showed you the radar. This is just something that storm chasers dream of in terms of structure. It's a nightmare for us because it just basically shows the strength of the storm. But if this is out in the middle of the plains, and we'll bring this up on Weather 3. So just bring up Weather 3 full. Yeah, there we go. You got a massive supercell thunderstorm. And this is what someone
Look how
watching
fast
behind the
that's moving.
scenes said they saw power flashes. Yeah, that is just it looks kind of like Disclosure Day
Like
came
a-
out not too long ago.
It's like a
It
mothership.
kind of looks like
It's
a
just-
mothership UFO. Looks like
Yeah.
something. Yeah, well, it looks like it's something out of Independence Day, if you remember that movie. But there it is, a mothership, and that's exactly what the storm chasing slang is for a rotation striated updrafts. It's right along the leading edge of that line, right above those bright lights that you have those power flashes. At the moment, not seeing anything that's hanging down, but it is only just brief flashes of
man.
lightning.
So this latest velocity scan has gotten worse, Dan.
Okay.
This is looking like it's trying to put down just to the west of Berryville. So Berryville, we need you in your tornado safe place.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this latest velocity scan starting to see the greens hug the reds a little tighter. I'm not liking this at all.
We'll look at that, but this is just some structure that you don't see every day here in Northwest Arkansas. You don't see every year, honestly.
Typing in chat now, letting them know about the structure of the storm we're seeing
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
well.
Okay, so we still have the radar, and you can see that circulation. Yeah, it definitely is a little tighter. Now, we're still on the Springfield radar?
Yes.
We might want to switch.
Switch now to
Yeah, we'll switch to Fort Smith.
Fort
In the
Smith.
meantime, Leslie, we're going to update that track on Weather 2.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll update that on Live Doppler radar.
I
And
have
that's going to
it
be
right
on
now.
Max 1. So let's bring up Max 2, excuse me.
Yes,
Max
so
2.
we have it on Max 2 there. I kind of moved it a little bit more towards the east, according to what Davion's been able to see with his own eyes. It looks like it's a little bit south of Berryville, actually, or southwest. So if I adjusted for that accordingly, just a little bit, 12:45 in the morning, Middleton, it looks like you might just be just south enough of this, but still wanting to keep this in mind. Now, granted, this is going to be going a lot into the wooded areas for the most part. So Highway 412, anyone along Highway 62 as well, definitely want to be in your safe space.
There'd be a lot of people traveling home from Branson right now. And
Yes.
This is the path that you take. You go through Alpena, Highway 65, just like what you mentioned, Leslie.
Yes, and I've been out there, and I know there's a lot of trees out there too. It could be hard to spot this kind of thing coming at you. So Carrollton at 12:57 in the morning, Batavia, I believe is how you say it, 104 in the morning, then Irby by 108 in the morning, and then Harrison by 111. Again, these storms are still moving pretty quickly. I believe this was going at 50 miles per hour last time we checked, so we definitely want to take this with extra caution.
Speaking of Harrison, do you think they have a good? I think Harrison could be able to see this as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Another beautiful view from Harrison.
Yeah.
This is why we have all those WeatherBug network cameras, so we can see. And you can see us adjusting the views. We've got them all
Just slightly,
tweaked.
but that's looking towards northwest right now.
Okay, let's bring that up full after
There you go.
she launches it here
Yes.
and gets it. So different sizes, different views.
Yeah. There we go. It's a little bit blurry right now, but
That's all right.
that's what we have.
Latest scan still showing pretty decent rotation south of Berryville.
Do me a favor though, Leslie. Let's
Yeah.
take this track and bring it just
A little
right
bit
along
back.
the leading edge of the reflectivity.
So there we go.
Right there.
There's that nudge right there.
Just so you have an idea. And remember, it's moving pretty quick, so that might be the reason why Leslie had it a little bit farther to the east. But Harrison 116 if this path continues, so that crosses almost a county and a half in that amount of time. Let's bring up, if we can, Weather 3 full. Are you done? Okay, good. Michaela's, thank you so much. We got Anderson. Appreciate you. There's a look at what we have with that Harrison camera. Like you said, it's a little bit fuzzy. It's a little bit out of focus. I've never
Yeah.
seen those flashing lights. That's something new.
Yeah, that looks relatively new to me too.
Yeah, I'd never
Is that because
seen
power
that
is out?
before.
Could that be because power's out?
It could be like a windmill farm or something. I don't know what it is, honestly. But I've never seen those flashing lights before from Gaither Mountain at night. It's something I haven't seen. So I'm going to adjust this camera here real quick.
They did crop the tornado warning just very slightly, not much changing, just the backside of it, but it does continue all the way until 1 o'clock for right now.
In the meantime, I do want to bring to your attention, apparently in the comments about 5 minutes ago, there were power flashes also reported from Pea Ridge.
Okay.
Yep.
And sirens are also going off in Berryville.
It's about to get loud here at the station as well. Those storms entering Washington County.
Yeah, we're about to see that as well. And we haven't really covered that because we got this dangerous portion of the storm. But let's work our way southwest. And so we have that track on there.
Also, to let you know, people are reporting that that's a new windmill farm in Green Forest, and that's why we're seeing those flashing lights.
Well, there you go. Appreciate the Facebook updates because I've never seen that before. And so that is a new in Green. Where was it at?
Green Forest.
Green Forest. Okay.
Mentioned. Yep.
Perfect.
Starting to hear the rain and the wind outside.
And Dixon Street's going to be soaked here very soon. So let's do this. Let's bring up, if we can, Max 2. We'll bring Max 2 up full. And I want to work my way along this line and show you who's getting the worst of the storm right now. Heavy rain coming down in Springdale. You got Clifty. The tornado portion of the storm is a little bit farther north. That is moving basically just south of Berryville. We work our way southwest, Johnson, Fayetteville, Farmington, Prairie Grove. Again, we'll get a look at the shelf cloud coming in. This is not tornadic activity. So we just want to let you know that. The most dangerous portion of the storm, anything that runs north to south. But this does have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning that they upgraded it to. 70 miles per hour winds, which is damaging enough. And Davion, we got a part of the line that's going to be coming into Adair County that doesn't look friendly either.
Nope.
And that's running north to south as well. And that's what we're looking at right here. This is where the outflow is. Anything very close to Shoto, that's going to be a problem. So here's the weather call alert. I'm going to give you an idea how this works. So if I were to say hello.
This is KNWA at Fox 24, Chief Meteorologist Dan Scoff. The National Weather Service has issued an extreme severe thunderstorm warning for your immediate location for a storm producing hurricane force winds and or at least golf ball size hail. Seek immediate shelter in a sturdy building and stay away from windows. Repeating, you are in the path of an extreme severe thunderstorm. Seek shelter now. This is the message from Weather Call Next Gen.
That's why you love it, because it takes the guesswork out. Now, in this case, this is a large area that's being under that considerable severe thunderstorm warning. So let's do a track on this as it goes southeast at 45 miles per hour. So we're going to do more of a linear track. We're going to let you know who's going to get ahead of this storm, and then we're going to continue to track that tornado warning portion of the storm. So this is what we call more of a squall line. We're going to drop this southeast over the next hour. Remember, moving at 45 miles per hour. So Fayetteville, 1240. I told my son 1245 that it was coming in. So just a little before 1245. You can see the gust front. You can see the wind starting to pick up. You're going to hear it here on Dixon Street. 1252 in West Fork. Stillwell at 113. Mountainburg, 122. Watalula. It's coming in at 130 and Ozone at 135. So that kind of gives you an idea on some of those areas. Doesn't name all the cities, otherwise it'd just be too cluttered. But that's the most dangerous portion of the line that's coming into Washington County. Now we got that tornado warning for any part of the line running more north and south. And Davion, you've been watching this. Now we got new 479 WX reports too coming out as well.
Also letting you know. There are reports of blown transformers reported in Rogers. Just had to throw that out there. But
okay,
Davion, take it away.
Yeah, this is Kate. This is on top of the parking deck, looking at the storm from our station.
Max 1, please.
Yep. So if we can switch over to Max 1 really quickly. So there you see.
That's the shelf cloud coming in.
Yep. And behind that is a big wall of wind and rain. And we're already starting to hear some of the chaos.
Hear the winds. Yes.
On Dixon Street right now. So definitely a dangerous portion of the storm coming in. I did want to mention the tornado warning that was over in Carroll County. Steve noticed that it has become a little more broad compared to the last few scans. Still an area to watch, but it is broadening out just a little bit.
Look at Mount
Look
Sequoia.
at, yeah, the winds are picking up on those
Oh.
trees right now.
Okay, here I'm going to load up some of these other cameras here.
If you want, I also have a couple of another 3x3 grid up of the iDrive network cameras.
Okay, yeah, we'll check that
That
out.
we can eventually
Very
put
large
up.
storm system. That's why we said Northwest Arkansas, you're guaranteed to see at least some aspects of, weather impacts from this storm. This spans all the way from Carroll County right now back through Northeast Oklahoma.
Yeah, so
Also-
here's what people are experiencing on the iDrive Arkansas network. RDOT iDrive network shows multiple cameras at once. That's going to be on Max 2. So let's go ahead and we'll bring that up. And there you get to see that. Multiple areas receiving heavy rain, gusty winds.
Also, if you go to Huntsville Middle School, we should be able to see the shelf cloud.
Oh, yeah. As it's approaching, absolutely.
Yes.
We'll bring that up. Real quick, I want to, before I change that, here's a look at the Weather 3 stream. This is basically all of the cameras. Look at the Graduate Hotel shaking around big time.
Oh, yeah. It's coming down
And
now.
look at Posey, look at Mount Sequoia, and then you got Posey Mountain showing that lightning. You see those dots indicate we're recording. And so, yeah, let's do this here. I'm going to bring up that camera located at Huntsville.
Yes, Huntsville Middle School.
All right, let's do that.
Got another picture as the storm moved in. Huge lightning strike on Posey Mountain just now.
Oh, man.
yeah,
look at that.
right there.
There's the shelf cloud coming in. Now, that was some shelf cloud.
Yeah, this is
Some
Highfield
storms,
9 minutes ago.
Yeah, we're not showing that right now, but
Yeah.
we will here in just a bit. Look at how fast it's moving.
It's racing.
Again, the striations too, just right
Yeah.
above.
Highway speeds.
So any type of circulation on that, on the leading edge?
Along the leading edge right now, not looking like
Looks like-
much.
Yeah. Wow, it's going so fast. So we can just zoom out and watch the whole thing come in.
Tornado
So-
warning does have 17 minutes remaining.
Mm-hmm.
No word if they're going to let it expire or kill it off pretty quickly or quicker than that. But certainly want to continue to be in your tornado safe place
Look at that
because,
cloud structure.
I mean, man.
Wow.
So beautiful.
What are some comments on social media? What are they talking about, Aleshley?
Well, someone's mentioning there's a lot of fire sirens responding to something in Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping in mind people reporting lights flickering out in Elkins. Also looking at
Look how fast that's moving.
Yeah,
Man.
it's racing.
someone mentioning winds picking up in Farmington as well.
Mhm.
No surprise.
Everything's really quiet, by the way. If you're in Winslow, you're like, what storm? I mean, you might be able to see the lightning off of the distance. If you're in Fort Smith, you're like, I don't see anything. But additional storms are going to come through.
Yes.
Now, I doubt this lasts till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
No,
I
this
think-
is
no
moving
way.
in very
It's
quickly
moving
and sooner
fast.
than initially anticipated. The models were showing this basically not moving in until closer to 1 in the morning.
It's
Yeah,
already began to just come stratiform rain
Look at
in
that.
northern Benton
along the
County.
leading
Yeah.
edge. Just want to make sure there's no circulation. Boy, look, you can see that new wind. Oh, there's power flash.
Yep.
We just saw it on the left-hand side. So that means transformers are exploding from strong winds. Whenever you have a power flash, that probably was lightning because it looked a little bit different.
Someone also mentioned where the blown transformers were in Rogers. It's coming from the Canes Rogers bowling alley.
So it looks
Okay.
like the original circulation broadened out a little bit, but it's trying to go again southwest of Green Forest over towards Rule back in Carroll County. So that tornado warning is continuing for right now.
Yeah, right now we're just watching this shelf cloud come in, and we've had multiple views of obviously, the radar. We'll go back to the radar in just a bit, because obviously there's a lot of things happening. If we can, there's a way to do the box, Anderson, where we can show the camera and then we can have the other 3 panels not covering up anything. So let's go ahead and we'll do that, because I think on the right-hand side of the screen, that's your wall cloud right there. And look at you can see the windmill farm, that new windmill farm that's at Green Forest. Yeah, that's flashing a little bit. That could be where that circulation is.
Yep.
Which is exactly where southwest of Rule, essentially. That's the wall cloud right there. You can see it on the right-hand side of that camera image.
Yep.
I'll move the camera over a little bit.
Tuck back just
Oh,
a
look,
little
is
bit.
that something starting to? Yeah. Thought I started to see some strong rotation there. It's showing up on the radar too. A little bit.
A little
increasing.
bit, yep, increasing a little bit.
We're about to lose a view because it's going to be right over the pole.
They cropped Madison County out of the tornado warning for
now
that
it's
reason.
just
Now it's
basically
just-
Carroll County.
Yep.
Look at this right in here. Very close to right here.
Yeah, I see that.
That is really low. So be looking for any power flashes.
People are asking about Berryville
Mhm.
as well.
Yeah, Berryville, that circulation has moved past
It's
Berryville.
already passed. Yep.
Yeah, but they were certainly in that tornado warning a few moments ago. They've been cropped out now.
Yep. Very strong rain coming down now. Heavy rain in northwest
hear it, yep.
Arkansas. Wow, look at. Okay, wait, you know what? I got an idea. We got a Huntsville airport camera too, where we can get a better view of that.
Looks like maybe a small nub trying to form on reflectivity as well.
Yeah.
So this is certainly a concerning area of this storm. Again, this is just to the west southwest of Rule, so you need to be in your tornado safe place immediately if you're not already.
That's that lowering right there.
Yeah.
You're hearing the
you're hearing
chaos.
people
You're in the chaos.
screaming out there.
Oblivious to the risk of severe weather.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yep. Try to yell out the window, let people know, hey, storms are coming, but it didn't care. All right, let's go here. Mega Doppler, bring that up
Yep.
full.
So latest scan, still showing pretty broad rotation.
Yeah,
I think the latest scan is a little
kind of weakened a little bit.
Kind of weakened a little bit.
Weakened visually too as well. Let's take a look here. Back at the radar, we're going to go to, if we can, max 2. I'm going to bring up all of the information here. We're going to look at the entire storm, bring that up full so we can get an idea for what's happening. So there's that tornado warning that's going for another 12 minutes. So it goes until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And if we look at this, here's the latest information. Radar indicated, hail is not a concern, but tornado warning until 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time. This is for extreme southeastern Carroll County. As of now, nothing of concern over Fayetteville, except for some strong gusty winds. Nothing of concern in terms of tornado potential. But 70 miles per hour winds is still pretty intense, and it is absolutely coming down right now. Let's take a look here, and we'll bring up Mount Sequoia. You can't even see the city lights anymore. So we're talking just tremendous downpours.
There's also, it looks like Denton said he pinned an awesome shot on 479WX
wall cloud.
for Huntsville.
Yep.
If you want to pull that up on Mega Doppler when you guys get the chance.
Yep. Got it up right
Bring
now.
it up on Mega Doppler. We'll do that. Hold on. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
See
We're
that
seeing
next one, yeah.
structure. Oh, man.
So this is what we mean by that 479wx.com. We can show this immediately, and we appreciate it, but this is information basically that is coming out in real time. And let's see, double tap that alt again real quick, Davion. 4 minutes ago in the Huntsville area. There's another report too that's northeast of Huntsville. Double click that. There's another view. Bring that up full. Kind of looks like a lowering, no doubt about that. That's what we were seeing from the camera. I don't think
Yep.
it's a tornado, but it's definitely something that was getting pretty close.
And that was 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Now this area still has rotation potentially.
Yeah.
I think north of Rule.
Yeah, I'm not liking that.
Look at all the reports coming out, though. This is great. We get all this information in real time, and we can show pictures like this, like that is 1 minute,
1 minute ago.
in Benton County.
Lost bridge, power flickered but steady. Looks like it's taking.
Now that's just a
load.
report. No image on that. So
this was also 18 minutes ago. I think we showed that one 26 minutes ago, 19 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Tiny Town.
So these will be on there for about 3 hours. So there's another
report.
Sorry, no cool photos. Well, we appreciate
that. Was
we
Katie.
already showed that.
So,
all right, let's go back to the reflectivity and show that line as it comes through. One thing you'll notice too, this green, light green area right here that's surging out ahead, that's an outflow boundary. And that shows you that basically the tornado potential is not going to be as great with any part of the line that runs from east to west. So that's why we won't see tornado potential in terms of this. Now, Davion, going farther west, we got a different story. You can see the outflow boundary, but then all of a sudden it starts coming back into the storm.
Yep.
And this is a concern right here because this line, part of the line is running more north and south.
And if that can catch up with that boundary, then yeah, we'll have a little bit of a problem.
Yep.
Did want to mention, Steve said two boat ecosystems continue to converge, both capable of severe wind gusts. We continue to be concerned about forcing rotation where the two gust fronts meet. So that's the area we were just mentioning just seconds ago.
Yeah.
Tahlequah, that area certainly has a far concern. So far, nothing has caught hold, but again, certainly something to continue to watch.
And that's something that Steve Piltz was talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Correct. Let's do this real quick. I want to look at Kessler Mountain. This ought to be interesting. Well, looks like it went out. When it got struck by lightning.
A lot of lightning. Very electrified
like
storms.
Let's look at the Graduate Hotel. Did that go out too? Sure hope not. Let's try one more. Mount Sequoia. Man, look at that. I mean, you can't even see the city lights. See those winds really racing. So power outage at US. We'll see how much we've got. Let me give you an idea here real quick.
Yeah. Also wanted to mention for the tornado warning, still a hint of circulation in southeast Carroll County. So definitely want to continue to be in your tornado safe place. Doesn't look too organized, but we are also pretty far away from the radar. So that's certainly something to continue to take into account. So it may not look like a very tight couplet on radar, but it's a little far. We're about 8,000 feet away from this. So again, certainly something to continue. So the tornado warning for right now continues for another 7 minutes. Noticeably rotation over towards the rural area, just to the north of Connor area.
That's about to be dropped here pretty soon.
Yep. Yeah, so that'll go away pretty soon.
We got 2,600 customers, 2,600 customers without power. Most of them are with SWEPCO. There are Ozarks Electric, or Carroll Electric, excuse me.
That's
got
me.
893. What?
I'm saying that means me.
Yeah.
No power.
Carroll Electric, 893, and Southwest SWEPCO. This is all in Benton County, by the way, 2,600 customers. Now, Carroll County has a little bit less. Nevertheless, though, it's about 6% of the outage percentage. So we're talking 1,123 customers without power.
Okay.
All good.
Letting you guys know that right now we're not broadcasting KW on KFTA. There's something wrong with our signal. However, we're on a KXNW, so I'm getting it figured out right now.
Okay.
Okay, appreciate that.
Likely because of what's going on. Lightning storms. Yeah.
I bet you that Posey Mountain, transmitter went out.
Yeah. Not surprised.
Okay, here's Mount Sequoia. We got a new severe thunderstorm warning that's just got issued. It's a considerable, by the way. So,
is that an update to this, or
you'll see it.
Yeah.
It'll be a brand new one here.
Okay. I mean, again, that's Mount Sequoia. You can't see a thing. Just rain and wind.
Yeah.
From that camera.
Let's see here.
Continuing to monitor.
It's an update. Severe thunderstorm warning, same area, goes until 1:30. So
Yep, there it
70
is.
miles per hour winds.
Getting closer to the I-40 corridor.
Mm-hmm.
So River Valley, you guys have been quiet literally all day. That's going to change within the next hour or change.
Just depends on what type of storms you get, damaging winds, or will it be a tornado potential? Probably looking more of the former, in terms
damaging
of
winds.
damaging winds.
In fact, they just killed this tornado warning that was in southeast Carroll County. So that's gone. Right now, of course, we'll continue to monitor.
And we're going to stay on these storms online and on air.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
People are hearing this. They're turning on their television. They want to see what's going on. And unfortunately, we're not broadcasting on KNWA. Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Okay.
So because of we are live on KXNW, but because of all the rain coming through, just our transmissions,
Transformers blew.
yeah,
Strong winds.
And there's nothing we can necessarily do about that, unfortunately, until this weather clears.
Some cameras go down too. Maybe that's why Graduate Hotel struggled to come up. Is that still down? Graduate Hotel.
I'll find out.
Yeah.
We're losing cameras left and right. Cartwright went out. So Cartwright went out. That means the transmitter's done.
Yep.
Here comes a new weather call alert. So it's a new severe thunderstorm warning with a considerable tag.
Also, to let you know, tree fell on cars.
Where's that?
Wensworth neighborhood in Springdale.
Okay.
So we're starting to get damage reports.
Yep. And if you have any pictures of damage, you can send that in. You can see on our streaming platform. That is where you can submit photos on Megaphone. And Leslie, we might be able to pull maybe some of those up.
Yep.
We also have, it's great. I love Megaphone, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's not as user-friendly as 479WX in terms of getting the information out immediately while we're covering the storms. Because we got to go to a different platform. We got to load it up into a playlist. Got to do all that stuff. Instead of, Davion, as we go to Mega Doppler, we're going to do that here on Max 1.
Yep.
And you can see those reports. We'll be able to plot them up. So there's a brand new one very close to Prairie Grove.
Yep.
4 minutes ago. Look at that. There's a picture right there from Alex Hall. There's the look at the storm and the leading edge of the line. And then that is the information. Gust front moving into Prairie Grove. It tells the time, gives you the username. And this is something we developed. One of my buddies and I, we were trying to think of a way to streamline severe weather coverage.
Yeah, it's certainly
going to be extremely helpful.
Very helpful. I did want to mention, he noticed that this Boeing 7 that we've continued to watch has started to weaken a little bit, especially with it becoming a little more outflow dominant. However, they also have mentioned that the area entering Cherokee County, which is the Tahlequah area, just to the west of Adair, is still a little aggressive. So, again, that was the area of the line we were watching.
You
so
can scan that QR code too to submit your photos to us.
Yep.
There we go. Back to Mega Doppler.
Yeah. So this is the area. Obviously, the entire line is still strong. It's warranting considerable thunderstorm warnings, but they're noticing that this is on a slight weakening trend. Doesn't mean it can't ramp back up, but it is on a weakening trend. However, the western area of this line, Cherokee County, Oklahoma, Tahlequah, which is just west of our coverage area, that area is still a little aggressive, and that will be making a run at our viewing area, of course. So certainly going to continue to monitor that, especially as this line works its way further south towards the river valley. So
looks like the Graduate's back up. So let's bring that up real quick here.
See a lot of rainfall now. So Winslow, we called you guys out earlier, how it was probably very quiet. That's about to change here pretty soon, man.
Yeah, there's a Graduate. Kessler's back. Or that's Cooper Elementary, excuse me. Yeah, Kessler's down, so there's another example of our transmitter going down. That's why we might not be on KNWA and Fox 24 right now.
Yeah.
There's Mount Sequoia. And look at Miss Laura's, public library in Fort Smith. Totally quiet right now. Not much going on. You might see some distant flashes. As Davion mentioned, that's about to change here pretty soon.
Yeah. I'm sure Dripping Springs may have a good view.
Oh, yeah.
As this comes in.
Now that's looking south, so let me spin this around here real quick.
Report.
Definitely see the lightning looking north.
Oh yeah. Very faint shelf cloud off in the distance.
All right, here's what I want to do. I'm going to bring up real quick. We're going to go over to bring up Mega Doppler, which is Max 1 on the wall. Bring that up full. And I want to kind of take you through all the latest warnings and all the latest information here on these cells. So we'll start off with the big picture here. We've got multiple severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado warnings. You got heavy rain potential, so flash flood warnings will probably be coming out too. And then you got some cells that are firing up in central Arkansas. So that's the wide view picture. Everything quiet in the river valley, but as we put this into motion, you will notice that obviously the path of these storms will be taking them south into the river valley, as well as these storms right here. Not as quite as intense. I don't think those look like tornado potential at the moment, so that's good news. We'll drop off all the warnings here. We're going to pause it here at the end of this loop. And then what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in. We're going to show you the latest warning information. So there's the gust front that's approaching Bentonville. West Fork. It's already through that. 1:30 severe thunderstorm warning. That's the newest update. That goes for another 29 minutes. Adair, Benton, Delaware, Washington County. You also have the severe thunderstorm warnings that are not considerable, 60 miles per hour winds. You notice that southeast of Eureka Springs till 1:15. And then you work your way south, there's going to be a new warning that's probably going to go out for the river valley as well. So mostly a northwest Arkansas event at this point, but that could be changing, especially as this line comes into an basically untapped atmosphere in the river valley.
Yep.
So Leslie, I know you've been monitoring comments, anything that we need to know about, maybe answer as we're covering these cells as they're moving in.
A good question that I'm starting to see is people are starting to ask if they can go to bed for the most part. So if you want to start listing out some areas where people can finally rest easy for now.
So here's the good news. All of Benton County is done with. You got rain. You might have some stratiform lightning. It might get noisy, but anybody that lives in Benton County can go to bed if you want to. Then you got cells, and Springdale is going to be good to go to bed. Siloam Springs, you can go to bed there. Nothing really happening anymore, and that's going to be the end of the storms. Fayetteville, you already had the most damaging portion of the storm come through. That's right along the leading edge of the line. So really, you're okay. Yeah, you'll still be experiencing heavy rain and some gusty winds. River Valley, though, needs to watch it. Can't go to bed yet. Huntsville, storms already come through. We already had the shelf cloud roll in. Even Carroll County on the eastern fringe, this is not looking as intense. So in just a few minutes, you'll be able to go to bed as well. Anybody in southwest Missouri, too, can call it a night or an early morning, if you will. So that's basically the kind of the run through, if you will. So anybody in Benton County, you're done. And this is the gust front, too, that's starting to surge out even more out ahead of it. So none of this will tornado. There's just absolutely no potential of that. The line has to run north and south. And then you work your way farther west, and you got this part of the line, and this is a gust front. So that won't tornado because that's all outflow.
Yep.
But we got to watch this right by Tahlequah. And let's bring up the velocity image if we can, Davion.
Yep.
We'll take a look at that. Yeah, see, there's an area that we got to watch a little closer. That's going to be moving into Adair County. And that area is definitely prone and known for these QLCS tornadoes, at least at times.
Yeah.
So that kind of tells you who can go to bed and that it's a noisy night, but more power outages continuing to be reported as well. So, all right. So I think we have, let's see, we're starting to see some megaphone pictures and stuff. Is
Yes, I have a couple of photos.
All right.
There's a few I could go through. First off, someone did send in a time lapse from their doorbell, I presume from earlier in the day around 8:40 when we had some of those evening storms roll through, and it is actually a really good one.
All right, let's bring that up here.
So yeah, it's gonna just play here for a little bit.
Lake Sequoia.
That's interesting.
But and then you can kind of see the rain just kind of falling heavily there. But towards the beginning of it, you really see that line moving in, which I thought was very impressive.
So that was the first round of storms. And then here's another one
which
is
I
from
presume is also
Elkins.
from the first round of storms
Mhm.
too. But you could tell very clearly. I mean, look at that.
With the daytime,
Yep.
obviously,
Man.
kind of close to nighttime, but dusk, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor sent that in from Elkins. Here's another one. Hey, this is our storm spotter. Watch. This is a power flash that you're going to see right there, clear as day. And that was from a drone shot here. And this is looking towards Fayetteville. Let's go back and show that one again.
Yeah. There's
but,
another one there
yeah,
too.
there's another power
That was a
flash. So
yeah.
see how that lasts a lot longer than a lightning flash, and also has that greenish bluish hue. That is definitely where we had some strong enough winds to cause damage. And
It won't let me go back to
yeah,
that one.
I know.
I can only go
Unfortunately, it doesn't go
forward.
backwards.
But yeah, you could see very clearly where that power flash occurs. And then I think this is the last one. Oop,
Oh, sorry, that was me.
you're fine. And then I believe this is the last photo I have in here as well from
Okay.
Springdale.
So there's two ways you can submit photos to us. A megaphone that goes to everybody, goes to the entire news team. For the weather team, 479WX, I know it's a lot of different streaming sources. I know there's a lot of different, basically applications. But what is nice is that we can show those reports while we're doing severe weather coverage and just the easy click. So we got another report right here, it looks like, just to the east of Huntsville.
Yep.
Madison
1 minute
County.
ago. Honestly, pretty tame here. Some wind and rain. Yep.
All right. Well, there you go.
Most of it has come through. I also did want to mention that the storms, they noticed both bows are on a weakening trend.
Yeah.
Boundary collision is in Cherokee County now, and it should continue to push from the north strong enough to keep pushing through without sustained rotation. So
Okay.
it looks like things are going to begin to be on a downtrend in terms
That
of
would be
severe
great
weather
if
for
it
right
continued
now.
to downtrend in the river valley as well.
Yeah.
So,
Like
yeah.
you said, it has not stormed in the river valley like it did across northwest Arkansas today. So,
all day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
all day. And in fact, one of the things that we do want to mention is the rain amounts. That Aleshley's been covering all the storms throughout the afternoon and the evening. Here's a look at total precipitation. Is this going to populate? If it doesn't here, we'll go back to max 2 while I'm waiting for this to populate. Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Real quick. So there you
There
go.
we
All
go.
right, finally came up. Look, South Fayetteville barely saw any rain at all. West Fork, not much. I don't know if that doesn't seem right. I thought we had that cell that was in West Fork.
It goes up to the last about 48 hours, I believe. So I could go ahead and kind of trim it down to the last hour, and this goes back out 24 hours.
Yeah.
In fact, so this is actually the last 25 hours to give you a better approximation of what we've seen throughout today.
I'm trying to remember that cell. I guess it was on the north side of Fayetteville. Yeah, not in the West Fork
Mhm.
area.
Yep.
Heavy rain though coming into northwest Benton County, so that's going to be an area that could see flash flooding potential. The good news is these storms are moving out pretty quick though.
Yeah, I was also going to say, saw that higher total over towards Boone and Newton County.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that it comes with the threat of severe weather, but that's where the worst of the drought conditions have been. So they're likely getting some good improvement on that.
This will help with some floating tomorrow too, as well.
Someone
on
did
the Buffalo
confirm
River.
no rain in West Fork today until now as well.
Okay, yeah,
That helps.
that makes sense. I guess that supercell was from Saturday, wasn't it? I went through West Fork.
It says
I think it was
From Saturday,
last Saturday.
there were a couple of storms that moved through last Saturday.
I can't remember where they
Most
were.
of-
Sunday was around Newton County area.
Yeah.
Newton.
they noticed the strongest portion of this line looks to be Madison County for right now.
Well, when this considerable severe thunderstorm warning drops off, we're going to stop our television coverage and we're going to continue streaming and wait for these storms to roll through. And we'll still be on 479 First, Facebook, YouTube, X, knwa.com, trying to resolve the KNWA Fox 24 television side of things. But it does appear that this storm is on a weakening trend, and hopefully that continues to remain the case. So we still have another basically 21 minutes for that considerable severe thunderstorm warning. They might lower it and downgraded essentially to just a
Base.
average base
Yeah.
severe thunderstorm warning.
Still pretty quiet in the River Valley
Yep.
for now.
I don't see those other cells out west really strengthening as much.
No, because the boundary's far out ahead
Yeah.
on these cells. So this is just heavy rainfall. New severe thunderstorm
got
warning.
a new severe thunderstorm warning. Check that out. Just a tiny little guy here. Yeah, this is the Weather Service out of Little Rock that issued this one.
Yep.
It's a short fuse one here.
Just
to 145.
Right out ahead of that.
And that goes up to Madison County. And then once it gets into Boone and Newton County, that's the National Weather Service out of Little Rock. Here's a look at the cell coming overhead. And you don't see those flashing lights anymore.
Yeah,
that could be because
those are gone.
Cloud deck is rolling in.
Yeah.
And the rain as well. And also, too, that might not
Any
be
other-
facing in the same direction. Let's
Are you
see.
looking at
Yeah,
Gaither
Gaither.
Mountain? Which way do you want it to face?
Turn it a little bit to the left.
Go to the left a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Well,
that's right on top of that hill. Yeah, I think that thing is shrouded in that storm.
yeah.
So that's our Gaither Mountain Weather Bug Network camera. That's Huntsville, right?
Yeah, Huntsville is shrouded.
Right along the leading edge. All right.
Yeah. I've been monitoring, see if any cells can reattach to the boundary. So far, looks like that's not the case. That'll certainly be something to monitor as we watch these go down into the River Valley.
If there was a potential tornado, it might be northeast Benton County, as we were seeing those power flashes from that camera.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was over towards the
Garfield
Garfield
area.
Yep.
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 I must check out some of the cameras here.
National Weather Service. They just got a question in chat about the River Valley.
Uh-huh.
So they'll likely be answering that here pretty shortly, and we can relay that.
All right, so let's go along the leading edge of this line here as it's coming through.
Yep.
Take a look. That's our Gaither Mountain Weather Bug Network camera. I had to reset this. All right, so on Mega Doppler, got the leading edge of the line that
There goes
continues
the
to move
downgrade.
through. It's what?
There goes the downgrade.
Downgraded.
So we have base severe thunderstorm warning now.
All right. In that case, here's what we're going to do. We'll drop off a television coverage and we'll continue to stream, but we're going to return you back to programming. So we're still on, like we said, all the streaming platforms. So tune in if you want to continue to watch these storms. A lot of areas can go to bed, and we'll let you know about that. So have a good rest of your night, everyone. Unless something else breaks it, develops and strengthens, we'll let you know about it on television. Until then, thanks for tuning in to your Weather Authority team to keep you safe. All righty, guys. Pea Ridge, yeah, go to sleep. You're good.
Yep.
Bentonville, way cooler. You're done too. The storm's already come through, so that kind of gives you an idea who's in the clear and who isn't. But yeah, it might not even hold together as much in the River Valley. You'll still get some rain, but it might not be as much, hopefully. Davion's looking at a bunch of stuff on Mega Doppler. I'm going to bring up, if we can, you're good. Doing some dissecting of the storm.
Yeah.
Let's take you through all these warnings. So severe thunderstorm warning till 1:45. Well, those cells in Berry County were pretty strong. There's a look at the severe thunderstorm warning that includes basically eastern Carroll and Madison County. That goes until 1:45, so another half hour. And then that considerable severe thunderstorm warning downgraded to a base severe thunderstorm warning. And there's a new warning right there. What's this
Flood
one?
advisory.
Oh, what are you doing?
Or flash flood warning.
Yeah. Was it?
Flash.
Okay. Let's go to that here. Let's show that. So that's flash flood advisory. Let's go to basically everything.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Everything's kind of underneath it. And there's a severe thunderstorm watch that's going until 5 a.m. 5 a.m. for us is probably not going to last, but maybe like by Little Rock, that might be till 5 a.m.
That flood advisory is in effect until 4:45.
Barely any lightning. Yeah, the cells are definitely decreased in intensity, so we'll continue to stay on. When you guys upload videos on the app, the volume seems to be very low, even with my 100% volume on. Used to be a thunderstorm warning. That's part of the cell from Newton County. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Until 2 a.m.
River Valley, surprise 3 a.m. tornado siren. It's possible. Not definitely ruling that out of the realm of possibility. What's that one there? 11:30 p.m.
Which one?
The megaphone video.
Oh, yes. Someone sent it in around 11:30. Rain curtains, horizontal rain curtains from Bentonville.
2 a.m.
A second one?
A second one, huh? He's already chugged the first one.
Yes.
To be fair though, my sleep schedule.
Oh, I
has taken
know.
Quite the hit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not only has the tornado potential dropped for Fayetteville, it's non-existent now. Nor was it ever really all that great. Springdale, no power. I don't know if we lost power, but I think we're good at our house. I think the storm system's winding down.
Carroll County, a little over 1,000 customers without power. Dayton County,
I know.
just under 3,000.
Sorry, guys. I know. Dan yawning. He'll get me started.
I'm already on that boat.
Oh yeah.
Truth is, I just yawned right there.
Can't resist. Looks like there was a special weather statement.
Tree down in the Garfield area, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
about that.
Power's still on in my neighborhood. Love that. That's good. That's an absolute win right there. Nob Hill just seemed noisy. Post a picture of the tornado warning storm. Wicked clouds. Yeah. My goodness. Yeah, you can really tell this cell is dying out. New flash flood warning though. Sorry guys, I just yawned again. Here's a new flash flood warning.
Rogers, no power.
And now you're yawning too.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, you have jet lag.
I barely got any sleep this morning, too.
Actually, it's only 11:19 right now for me. We're still cutting up the karaoke machine at this point. No, I hope not, man.
Outside of.
I hope we don't have a muddy backyard.
Oh, good luck with that. Steve from NWS Tulsa said the intersection of the two bows in Cherokee County may be the most concerning if they ever get into balance. The wind shears are a little better aligned within that area.
Well, let's hope they don't do that.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'll tell you what we can do, since we're kind of seeing a lull in the major severe weather. Do a go to bed circle. All right. It's a good idea. We'll definitely do that. Who can go to bed? Ready? We're going to do it. We're going to make this in blue because it's like cooling off the severe weather potential. I'll get to it here. Who can go to bed? Here's who can go to bed. Ready? Basically, everybody in that circle. Huntsville. Harrison's still a little bit outside of the circle, but won't last too much longer. Bentonville, Bella Vista, Pineville, Eureka Springs, anybody in Benton County, anybody in Carroll County, most people in Madison County, including the Huntsville area, West Fork, you can go to bed. Basically everyone. Not quite everyone. You got none in the River Valley. And look, they issued that severe thunderstorm warning right here. That's the boundary right there where it could be balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right there. That's interesting. That's from the INX radar. You have it from Fort Smith. Let's see what that looks like. It's still there. Yeah, that is an area that we got to watch. And that's going to be moving into Adair County. So we'll be ready if needed. That's why you can't go to bed if you're in Stillwell.
Sometimes those storms can catch back up to the boundary like you mentioned earlier.
That's a good question. Cape and the River Valley.
That's a good question.
Like you said, it hasn't rained there all day.
West, you're good. Westville, you're good. And you can see the storm right here. It's already come through Westville. So go to bed. You're good. Let's do that. Let's look at the Cape. Definitely there in the River Valley. Not quite as great east of Alma, but west of it, including Scott County. Excuse me, you still have quite a bit.
Little Rock also mentions continuing to see a general downtrend in this line.
Yeah. Man. Johnson County is not. Whoops. Let's look at those power flashes. I'm going to go back and look at that. And I'm going to stop some of these cameras too.
Rogers was interesting to say the least.
Yeah. All right. Gaither Mountain, I'm shutting it down. Whoop. No, not yet.
Did
you see that?
lightning and immediately see. Oops,
Whoa.
never mind.
I was like, oh, yeah? You want to shut me down? I'm going to bring it. What time was that? Do you know?
Good question.
Sorry, I can look at it.
Rogers. Let's see if I can go back and see exactly or approximately when that line moved through. So give me one quick second. Try between
I don't remember when it was.
12 o'clock and 12:15.
Okay. Let's see. It was right on the right side. Wait, you pan over, don't you?
Closer to 12:10. Yes, I do.
I think it's going to be right here.
Yeah, it was already going off, and I was like, "Hey, there might be a power flash," and then I panned it around that time.
It was like right after you said it.
Denton was the one that caught it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh, what happened there?
dang.
I don't know. Something just.
Oh, there. Yep. As soon as the camera turned, and it happened more than once too.
Let's see. I know it did. There it is. Boom. 12:10.
You want to show the people what we're looking at?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and pull it up real quick, guys. Give us one quick second.
What you looking for?
All right, guys, give me one quick second. I'm
Oh
pulling
yeah.
it up exactly. what we're
It's already
looking at.
raining.
Oh, 12:10.
Not a good idea. Okay, you got it? Okay. So if we go here, did you bring it up on Max? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Recorded?
Yep.
So it's going to be right in here on the right side. I don't see any type of thing hanging down, any type of appendage, but you're going to see the camera move right about now. And once it moves, that's when the power flash happens. I was like, let's move that camera just a little bit to the right. Notice, yeah, you can see the cloud structure, but there's no rotation underneath the base of those storms.
There you go. First one.
You saw it?
Yeah.
I dozed off there. Sorry. There's
Oh,
another one.
Second, yeah.
Man. Yeah, and then we
And
move
then
the camera.
turn.
Here comes another one. Whoa. Man, those are a bunch of power flashes.
And how about this camera? You can see the wind, of course.
Crystal clear, yeah.
Closer up.
Any more?
Mm-mm. Not that I see.
Well, Davion, if
Oh,
this
another
cell
There was
doesn't
another one.
do it, yeah. I don't see any type of rotation along the leading edge of the line,
Not
do
with
you?
this.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm on INX radar right now. I'm headed out to.
Yeah, we're looking at that. Oh, I think we're going to be able to shut it down here pretty soon.
Show you exactly what you're looking at right now. I have Mega Doppler pulled up.
I have to use the restroom. You want to take the microphone here?
Just so
I may not come back. No, I'm just kidding. if I pass out and I don't come back, send a search party for me. I may not make it to the bathroom.
Fall
Fall
asleep.
asleep.
Fall asleep standing.
You know,
up.
like the dog. Have you ever seen the meme? The
Yeah.
dog like playing in the grass and just
Yeah.
that's kind of what I feel like right now.
Expires. Severe thunderstorm warning.
Yeah, the severe
yeah.
thunderstorm warning.
So that was that western one.
that one is gone.
That's gone. That's expired.
Good.
So these are on a downtrend.
Yep.
I like that.
Quiet here in Lincoln. I'm going to bed. Yep.
Have a good night.
I kind of need to do that myself.
I think we all do.
Yeah. That's not going to do it.
Yeah.
No.
What are the schedules tomorrow? Is there a 5 o'clock show? There is. Okay. I'll see y'all at 5 then. I'm joking.
Is there anything else happening?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Tomorrow starts the new week. And we're back to our regularly scheduled program.
I do want to go back to that structure.
Sleep schedules aren't.
What is the wind speed that will come into Johnson County? Good question.
I'm below severe limits for right now.
Yeah,
So it would be less than 60.
less than 60.
Or less than 58, I guess. Technically.
Let's see.
So
Yeah, 60. So far, the thunderstorm warnings are base warnings, so gusts up to 60. Look at that outflow. Gust front. Just pushing ahead.
Kill it, kill it, kill it. Big flash.
alrighty, guys.
Still mainly showing.
Well, I think we're gonna wind it down here
Yeah.
as soon as those other warnings drop off.
All the slacks have been quiet,
Yep.
I will say. I've been checking Tulsa, Little Rock.
Yeah. She's falling apart.
Why is that still severe?
What?
Up in Branson. That looks like stratiform. We are far though, you know.
Yeah. That's a one. Let's go here. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Go.
27.
That's a lifetime.
Drop it off, drop it off.
Yeah, I got it. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would hope you're not just now tuning in, but on the odd chance that you are, if you live
Good morning.
you missed it all. Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. And good morning.
Someone's asking, can Stillwell go to bed? Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Still will.
That
Heavy
line is
rain,
already-
but yeah.
Yeah,
the line,
heavy rain, but for the most part, the main threat is moving through.
still very good.
Still well, no more well. You can go to bed.
Quiet here in
Actually,
Eureka.
very well.
All the yawning made it the best severe weather broadcast ever. Let's
You
go.
really were young.
We're so sorry, guys.
Super tired.
Trying to see.
Well, that's it. It was laid back. I mean, that's why we dropped off the television. You can tell he's going to be.
Yeah. Is there a time frame for Alma? Is the wind still strong? I'm curious to see what the models are even remotely saying.
Honestly, I'd say Alma, you guys are about to get the strong winds and heavy rain within the next 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, this line has been moving quick, but it's just not as
You
intense anymore.
notice how the HRRR has it more of a northeast to southwest.
Yeah,
versus,
but
I'm
it's
glad it
moving-
wasn't that.
moving almost directly south.
Yeah, if it played out as modeled, it would have been a little more problematic.
Mm-hmm.
QLCS potential.
I wonder if it's going to hold the severe weather for Fort Smith. Honestly, no. They have
it seems
been
like
on a
it's
weakening
yeah.
trend for the most part, and they've downgraded to the point where they're not even issuing thunderstorm warnings anymore. Now
Yeah.
it's like special weather statements because it's below that.
Yep.
Let me see what else is going on
Continuous severe thunderstorm warning
for
until
145
1:45.
Madison County.
10 more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Little Rock, please drop this one. No, I'm joking.
So
The
yeah,
one just beside it.
yeah.
Newton County.
So any special weather statement, they're seeing wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles per hour.
So it looks like heaviest rain was where the two boundaries met up, just west of Adair
Yeah.
County. You can see that. Drought monitor, after they collect the data on Tuesday, should look beautiful.
Big time.
But it'll probably still have severe somewhere or extreme.
Any threat for Winslow? No threats. Just,
Yep.
I mean, pretty much the worst of it has already
Yep.
passed.
Winslow,
So
you guys are
at
good.
this point, you guys are good.
I think I'm sending.
Production home.
Yeah.
Yeah, send them home.
Yeah. At this point, if you live anywhere across Northwest Arkansas, north of I-40, for the most part.
Someone's asking, so the atmosphere is zapped, right? The storms coming out of Missouri are not of concern.
Yeah. There's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No warnings in Missouri. No more. All of that is gone.
Again, strata 4 rain
Just
for the most
flood-
part. Yeah.
Flooding. Yeah, that's the main concern. That's
the only
that'll be the growing
concern
concern.
for those wondering heading into the next few hours would just be any flash floods, any flooding potential. If you know flood prone areas, just keep that in mind. But other than that, wind threat, hail threat, tornado threat, that's pretty much all mostly done for. Could see some stronger winds from time to time by the looks of it.
I think Tulsa had a shift change because Dave's in now.
Yeah.
I think Steve went home. Damn. So I think Tulsa went through their shift change because now it's Dave. I think Steve went home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Long night.
Is that a new?
Good night, Missouri. Missouri can honestly go to bed.
Earlier 6 miles.
Ooh.
Oh, that was earlier.
Doug sent an email to a picture to our emails earlier too.
He's always out there.
Meteorologist Doug Warner.
He's never missing a storm.
Well, since Fort Smith might not get bad, I'm going to enjoy my 5-layer burrito and Baja Blast.
Oh yeah, who said that? Let's go. Get this.
What was that?
What?
I'm chewing right now, but so we got in real late. First of all, Dallas had like a 35-minute layover through customs. We're running.
It's always Dallas.
Couldn't eat. Came home. Cade ordered us Taco Bell on the app.
Okay.
I was like, how much was that, Cade? $87 of Taco Bell.
My goodness.
Like through a third-party app?
No, he
Or
ordered
like Taco-
through the Taco Bell app. I'm like, what in the world did you
Whoa.
order?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
It's for 4 people. $87.
That's
buffet.
new for me.
That might be the most expensive Taco Bell order ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you can get them to cater for less than.
I know. I was like, Mexican pizza. You got like 2 chicken quesadillas, 2 cheese burritos, deluxe box. It was just like racked up, man. I was like, what in the world?
My
And a
goodness.
Baja Blast Freezy, which, by the way, you can't order those on the app.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You can't find them.
You can't?
No, they're not on there. We're gonna
That
put
sucks.
this to bed here, see if this is true or not.
All
Taco Bell did get expensive though. No doubt about
Yeah.
that. It is more than it was.
I always say when it comes to fast food places with how expensive they've gotten, I'd rather go to a sit-down restaurant. Pay a few more bucks for an actual meal. Drinks?
Yeah, you can't get the freezy.
Dirty soda freeze? Blue raspberry freeze?
Wow, he couldn't do it.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast
I
freeze.
see it
It's right there.
Yeah, he said he couldn't get it. Huh. Maybe they made a change.
Is this a cancellation text?
Yes, Barry McDonald though.
Yes, it is.
Good. That is. I make a Baja Blast liqueur drink every once in a while. You know, Baja Blast is not bad. Branson in the clear, yes. Yeah. Some Strapform Rain, some Rumbles of Thunder. I don't even think that's going to do it in
That's the last morning.
Cherokee and Adair. That's
killed
it. Done, right?
Yep. No more severe thunderstorm warning.
Good. Once that outflow boundary continues to surge out ahead,
More
cancel the
thunderstorm
watch.
watches canceled. Yeah.
Yep, let's show that.
Severe thunderstorm watch?
Delaware and
Watch.
Benton. Only Delaware and Benton.
Yep. There it is.
All right, so show the people.
Show the people what they want.
People.
No more. This is
Leaves
one
and
more
speed.
warning. It should be expired. This is what I don't like about Max.
I kept it in there. Right?
They keep it in there until it expires.
Yeah.
Needs to drop off.
Read it? Nah.
We can hand them back.
We're surrendering.
Huh?
We're surrendering.
Surrendering
Are y'all
operations.
still live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beginning to end severe weather operations.
good.
Thank you.
This is the last of it for everything.
I'm beginning to get a little delirious, yeah.
Because I know, I think Robert said there was some.
Cooler, dense air cloud.
There's already a day, not for us specifically, but there's going to be a big storm system that moves throughout the country
You got it.
by
Olsen,
Wednesday.
unless that was chat.
It's already day 4 outlooks.
Yeah, did y'all see the comment that I responded to?
No, what happened?
What, the 479WX?
No.
Oh,
There was someone who was in
In the comments
Yeah,
earlier.
somebody had left a really mean comment in the live during your World Cup.
Oh,
And I think they deleted it because they were embarrassed by it. Because I tried to go back to it to respond to it. It wasn't there anymore.
What is that?
It was, you guys suck. Is this a talk show or weather coverage?
What was that? Well, we were on air? Or
Yeah,
when we
the-
were-
While on air.
And then I was like, you guys should have courtesy for a weather team who's up in the late hours of the night for multiple hours.
Yeah.
Come on.
Used to it at this point.
Who's my feeling?
He can kiss my grits.
Got over
I do.
Your
I
mic?
have it. Yeah.
Yep.
over 250,000.
I'm not afraid to say something.
Guess what, guys? We're gonna shut this down.
We
Because
are.
everything is pretty much dying. There's no more warning. We'll wait till this officially. It's already expired, but we'll wait till it drops off of the graphics system.
Yeah, that outflow is racing out ahead.
Mhm.
Good. Keep running track, outflow boundary.
All right.
So rain will be coming into the river valley. It will get a little noisy, but there's absolutely no concern for anything.
Yeah.
But are we?
I'll
gonna-
see you around.
Are we still gonna babysit?
Yeah. Knowing me, I'll probably be up.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to sleep, but
Yeah. You just sometimes can't let your guard down.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
I
though.
think we're okay. Plus, you could see the gust front just
Yeah.
going
see
well
it.
ahead of these storms.
The only part that I'm a little concerned about is right here.
where they
Hmm.
still meet a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not concerned anymore.
Saw it and said, never mind.
That's it. Oh, this is what we were showing.
Showing, yep.
So this is the area I was thinking might be a little concerning because you can see the outflow boundary and then you see the outflow boundary and then I looked at the velocity and then it was garbage. So yeah. The talk show is going to come to an end here.
Yeah.
'Cause- 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 'c They must have joined in on the time where we were off the tornado warnings.
It was towards the end though. The one in Newton County, or not Newton, Carroll.
Carroll.
But
I'm curious what the Springfield office.
Getting nothing.
I'm curious to see what they rate when they go survey.
Probably EF1.
Yeah, EF1.
Yeah, I don't think anything was showing that.
mm-mm.
Flash flood report though. Did you see that in Marion County? Baxter.
Oh,
Marion.
Mountain Home had a tornado warning earlier, at least that area.
Yep.
Ellie and I are gonna hang out tomorrow just to watch.
Okay.
Okay.
So if something does end up happening,
I think we're good. I think we're
I'll let
leaving
y'all
too.
know.
get in a hallway.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Alrighty. On that note,
All right.
It's been real.
how far are we going? Let's see, 146. There it is. It's going. No, but that was not going until 5 a.m.
No.
100% guarantee that.
Yeah, storms moved in a little quicker than modeled.
What else is new, especially with QLCS?
Yeah,
That was kind of more of a solid line.
yeah, that was a solid line. Brief QLCS event.
Just making sure we got all the cameras that have stopped recording.
Yes.
Wow, this mouse is even worse now.
I don't even
Why
use
is that?
it.
Is it a monitor or is it a mouse?
I don't know.
Because I don't even touch it anymore. I just go to get up and walk to that.
Alex Hall said, "I'm hearing more thunder from Strata 4 rain than the actual storms."
Yeah.
I know, right? It does seem to be like that sometimes. We're hearing that at the station too.
Yeah.
If you love sleeping to thunderstorms, you'll love this.
Josh Rugger said, "Bedtime."
Hey,
Yay.
what's up, Rugger?
Oh, he knows it.
He was throwing down a little shindig today. Ooh, that was a good one.
That
Yeah.
was.
Hey, heads up on this.
Yep.
25 panel doesn't have the Huntsville Airport in there, so you just gotta make sure you check that.
Okay.
Benchmark group is also recording. For those two don't have, I'm gonna make a view that will.
Include those.
How about benchmark group? That's been a camera. That camera has had quite the debut.
Yeah, it is.
Decatur being down.
Yeah, come on, really.
That's nice.
Just a given at this point. If you have to record a show,
Every single weather event too. It's
there's
like
going to be a severe weather event that goes near the camera that would have the best view, but that camera.
and
is
almost
gonna be
every
down.
single weather event that we could have had Lincoln at one given point.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know.
don't remind me of that one.
Oh, it hurts our hearts.
Oh, look at that show.
Is that Dripping Springs?
Yeah,
Let me see if I could pull it
Fell
up so
apart.
that the people can see.
bring it up.
Good, my friend.
Kiss her up there. Pow, right in the
I
kisser.
can't.
Yeah, you get a 4 out of 10 for this.
Boop, boop, boop.
What?
The shelf cloud.
Oh, yeah, less than that.
Yeah.
You might not even see it. It doesn't even have any lighting.
Storms are dying. Makes sense though. There's a reason why our area had 4 different risks dropping down.
Yeah.
Enhanced, slight, marginal, nothing. In quick succession. There's a town in Oklahoma called Tin Killer.
Mm-hmm. 10 killer, yep. Late 10 killer, too. November 4th of 2022 had a pretty substantial tornado come through Lake 10 killer.
Oh, wow.
Winslow, St. Paul, still. Seems like the stores have slowed down too. Since they've been undercut. If they were still moving at the highway speeds they were, we'd been home already.
Yeah.
They would have they would have been all down in the Arquitect by now.
Oh, that is crazy. Heavy rain, but
Well, where'd that come from?
what? Rain?
Yeah, I wasn't hearing that until just now.
Stratiform. That's right. So on that note, guess what? We're done.
Good night.
We're shutting it down. Who can go to bed? Everyone, including us. So we are shutting it
We're
down.
getting a little delirious here.
Yep. What about the past positive lightning strike now? I can show that.
Anything for you guys?
I just thought I was going to bed. Here.
Shaney says, check out my photo from earlier from Gentry. I can't say it for some reason. 479WX. Some scary looking clouds.
Oh yeah, we saw it. We were able to bring it up.
They're all gone anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the last one. 17 minutes ago.
Yeah, I just showed it. It's just a report. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Mhm.
Berryville.
So
Alright.
bring up. Yeah, here's the lightning strikes. A lot of positive bolts. In fact, we look at the old counter here. Positive and negative strikes.
I spammed this on Monday morning.
Oh
Mhm.
That was my first time on mornings. There were so many cut-ins, and I was like,
yeah.
or just small hits.
A lot of positive lightning, man, with these. Makes sense on the back
Wow,
edge of
yeah.
the storm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, guys, that does it. Go to bed. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys.